Hey everyone, it's Zero, and along with Virgil, we're happy to introduce a very special project that's been in the works for quite a while. Virgil has been working on a tabletop RPG fan game for Digimon. It's a 2d6 system that uses stamina to pay for actions during turns. It has an exploration system, a battle system, and a training system. He also included a life cycle system inspired by the original Digimon V-Pet, meant to help tamers slowly bond with each other and their Digimon partner. Tiles were created by yours truly, using the HexKit template. The map itself was assembled using HexKit as well. This project is still very, very early in development, and what you'll see here is a very early demo run of our prototype. The game itself takes place in a brand new Digimon server called the Ymir server. Me and the other players have landed on Peridot Island, and are about to start our journey. Please be sure to let us know what you think of this project. Ask us any questions you want in the comments, and we'll be happy to answer. With all that out of the way, please enjoy.
So, young tamers, we find ourselves in a world unlike your own. You've only recently learned from your digital companions that you've landed on an island called Peridot Island, far from home, in a sea that speckles with, seems like glittering lights, but the more you look deeper into the water, you could swear you see ones and zeros that just seem to kind of glint and then disappear in the depths. You're on a beach overlooking, you can kind of see over the hillside. It starts going into kind of grassy hills, and you've had some time to meet, bond, and even have an initial battle with your Digimon companions. For purposes of this, we'll just kind of introduce who the companions are. So, Han has chosen or has been bonded with Dracomon.
Nice.
Aris has been bonded with Bakomon. Mako has been bonded with Impmon.
Little stinker.
And Brucci has been bonded with Renamon.
Yeah.
So these four are your companions in the digital world, and they have just recently informed you after the end of the battle, when you feel like you need some time to rest and get a better handle on your surroundings, that there is a nearby town called Olden Town, just northeast of here, and that they can introduce you to Digimon, who is the ruler of the town, who can give you the information you might be needing and provide you some safe haven and maybe some new direction. So the group now has full control of where they'd like to go. You can kind of see where Olden Town is. So I'll leave it to the group what direction they want to head in.
I think we should just go straight there. It's the closest place. I think it makes just most sense. Let's go see what's up.
Yeah.
Go to the
it's also the only place that we know, based on what Digimon say.
Yeah, it's already been a couple of hours, and last thing I want to do is spend the night on the sand, so might as well get a move on to the closest city.
Okay. So we'll have the group move over. Now, one thing I do want to do before anything, let's have Han, since you were the last one to speak, can you just roll for me 7d6s?
Sure.
You can go into the dice and you can do advanced roller and just give me 7.
Big roll.
Oh, there we go. D6. No, that's not what I wanted. How do I...
You can specify a number.
There we go.
Yep.
7.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is determining the weather for the week. So what we're going to do, so on a 4, we have snowy weather. Actually, let me copy this. Snowy weather. And actually, I think I'll put it, I don't know if people can see when it's on the top. So I guess I'll put it here. Snowy weather, and then we have 2 sunny weather, 5 stormy weather, 4 back to snowy, 3 windy, 5 stormy, and last but not least, mild. Now, because the digital world is not like our own, weather can change drastically. And certain weather effects that might be on the continent can grow, lower, intensify, change, depending on your actions as tamers or on how the digital world functions on its own. So when we start this, you had landed on digital world on the beach, but even as you're on the beach, you can still feel a slight chill and see off in the distance, especially on the mountaintops, how it seems that there is a growing blizzard that might be making its way towards you guys eventually. Now for this, because we are in snowy weather, I get to spread snow wherever there is, an additional hex. If there isn't any, I could place them. We do have snow that you cannot currently see, so I'm just going to spread that. Additionally, during snowy weather, I get to lower any fire that currently exists, which we do have, so I'm going to remove that. All right, so that's the change for the weather for the day. And we will proceed with you guys moving to the town. When you move, there are 3 phases to a day. There's morning, afternoon, night. You really need to rest at night. You can choose not to. If you choose not to rest on that 3rd leg of the day, you become tired. Tired has up to 4 tiers of it. That does a couple things. It minimizes, it gives you a negative to any rolls you make that requires you collaborating with your partner. It also makes it that when they take a hit to their life cycle, which means that when they enter their life cycle is if they reach the end, they turn back into an egg and hatch again. If you're tired, you take bigger hits to your life cycle whenever it happens. So there's a detriment to it, but if you're ever in any rush, you can move for that last point of the day, and you move 1 hex at a time. So we're gonna say you guys were in the morning, and so Han, I'm just gonna move yours. So you move 1. We're now in the afternoon, and then we'll move you again to enter Olden Town. I don't currently have a separate map for Olden Town, so we'll just have to use our imaginations. But what you do see when you arrive is a fairly small village. It looks like very still life. There are wooden structures. There are what you can see, and you've seen a little bit throughout the town, bits of the real world that kind of just seem placed with no real care or intention. You see little like plugs like that you would see for like earphones, just kind of like in the ground with cords that seem to lead underground. You see blocks, like children's blocks that are kind of stacked off in the distance near what looks to be like a cliff edge, and it forms what seems to be a small tower. And you see little Digimon, tiny ones. They all kind of look like different versions of like low colored blobs that are just kind of jumping around and moving through, guided by larger looking Digimon. You do see a large lion humanoid looking Digimon who is looking at the group of you as they're stretching right in front of a gym, as it says there, that has a giant lion's head kind of protruding from the front of the building. The Digimon you see is Leomon. Just putting him out on the map. And he gives you kind of a stiff nod and is just watching as you guys walk through. You do also see shuffling a couple of the little critters about is another kind of floating Digimon with weird angular arms and appendages. They seem to be smiling. There's a little bit of a wicked, strange look to their eyes as they kind of turn and look at you and tilt their head. But that returns to a smile as they kind of more natural smile as they're moving along these little children effectively into that blocked tower. And you see coming out of a small hut, as one of the bouncing Digimon had kind of gone up to it, what looks to be almost like an old man, who is coming up to you and begins to engage in conversation. And this is who you see. Walking up with this staff that has like a cat's paw on it, behind them a number of these little critters. It goes, "Oh, you seem to be lost, friends. You don't seem to be from around here. You don't seem to be Digimon, are you?"
No. Do you know how we got here?
He kind of like pulls on his or strokes his long beard, says, "It's been an age since I've heard of humans, I believe you're called, traveling to this world. It's not always clear, but from my understanding, there are breaches that separate this world from yours. You must have somehow slipped into one and found yourselves here."
You called us humans. Are you not human yourself? You seem kind of short.
No. I am also a Digimon. My name is Digimon. I am the caretaker, leader of this humble village, and the one in charge of making sure these whippersnappers don't get into too much danger. And he kind of like turned around as the other small critters start kind of laughing and bouncing around. We don't have much to offer in this small town, but I can see that you're out of sorts, but in good company. And he turns over and says, "Dracomon, I was wondering where'd you gone off to?" And Dracomon kind of comes up and says, "Yeah, I told you, we all had a feeling. There was something we needed to do. We had this, I don't know, the sense that there was a meeting waiting for us." And you see Digimon kind of pulling on his beard a bit and says, "Ever since you hatched, it was the same thing with you four. You were always yearning for something. Well, I suppose that mystery's been solved then. It's not uncommon from the legends we have that humans form bonds with certain Digimon. It's not always clear why, and what is clear is that there is no choice in the matter. It simply happens. That device on your arm," and he kind of points over to you, Mako, and says, "Do you mind if I take a look?"
Yeah, go for it.
He goes over and he starts to kind of press some of the buttons that are on it and says, "As I thought, in the old texts, it was said that humans with devices existed that were able to modify the data, not just of their digital partners, but also the world around them. That's what made them, depending on your interpretation, a very dangerous creature, or a helpful creature for our kind. I'm not clear on its inner workings, but what is clear is that you should be able to perform great deeds with these. So I would take great care in how you use it and make sure that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands."
Digimon, what are these even called? They kind of just appear out of nowhere and attach themselves to us. We don't know how to use. We don't know how to use
them. Digital devices, or Digivice for short.
Interesting.
But I would trust your intuition. Explore it and talk to your partner, and I'm sure that its mysteries will reveal themselves as you explore its functions. One thing you do, Mako, as you've been playing around with it, you press one of the buttons and you see there's like this egg shape that's on the device. You see it crack open, and as it does, there's this stream of text that you can't quite make out that just seems to kind of shine with light and kind of surround you. And as it does, you're surrounded by this kind of like sphere that eventually becomes invisible. And you see Digimon take a step back and says, "Oh, that is a digital barrier. That's powerful. I suppose your kind would call it magic, but that is a very powerful protective force. It seems with those, you should be able to travel the lands with some amount of protection. I don't assume your kind are well suited for combat."
Combat? What do you mean combat?
Well, I mean, those in our town and your allies besides, the digital world is not a safe place, much like your own world, I assume. There are creatures that may mean you harm or may mean you good. And it will be necessary for you to be able to defend yourselves if you were ever to leave this town. Your partners can come in handy there. While they're still young and naive, they do have the capacity to protect themselves and also you. And armed with that Digivice, you should be able to augment their existing abilities.
Even mine?
He turns over to the box looking contraption, basically, that Bakuman looks like. And it says, yes, even yours. I know Bakuman may not seem very much at first sight, but has a lot of potential hidden inside them. And you see Bakuman kind of like raise the taped hand and says, there's a lot I can do. You just put some trust into me.
All right.
So you said that other humans would flip. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I'd feel a little safer if the tape on your hand was duct tape.
It's even better than duct tape. It doesn't quack at all, and also it's digital tape.
Would you say it's digitape?
One could say. And Digimon kind of like starts just chuckling and says, well, you're always welcome here if you need a place to stay. In addition, you will find, well, we're not the largest of establishments. There is the spring nursery if you ever wanted to talk to some of the younglings and get a better understanding for Digimon kind. The caretakers could also provide you information. There's Leomon's gym if you ever wanted to train your Digimon and augment their existing capabilities. We have the Bits and Berries general store run by Hagurumon. If there's ever any items that you might need to purchase, they're available to you. I'll make sure that Hagurumon at least gives you a some minor assistance for your travels. We also have the farmlands that Sunflowermon is in charge of, and we have it turns over into this kind of larger wooden building that's decorated with like paint that's been made to look like flowers. This is the Hearth Code. This is run by Lilymon. That's where you can find Hearth Code. Hearth. Code. Lilymon will make sure that you find some safe haven at no charge. You are guests here, especially since you are allies of Digimon who come from here, as most do. Most, if not all, Digimon, once they reach the end of their life cycle, for one reason or another, always appear in Olden Town, starting their life cycle fresh, hopefully with a new disposition and a new chance at life. Much like your own partners, if they were to reach the end of their life cycle, well, depends. With your Digivice, maybe they will remain with you, but odds are they might also return here.
Wait, are you telling me Digimon are immortal?
In a fashion. We are digital beings, and so our data can't truly be destroyed, just rewritten. Most Digimon don't remember their past lives. They might have inklings, or they may be traits that carry over, but for the most part, we start our life cycles anew, unburdened by the past, and with opportunity ahead of us. I myself will soon reach the end of my own life cycle and start afresh. Who I will be, whether I will be the same kind-hearted old man as you had referenced, or whether I'll be some other kind of creature. It's up to fate. And I, for one, look forward to the surprise.
Wow, there's just so much information.
Yeah. I believe someone was trying to speak earlier. I didn't see who.
Yeah, it was me. So I you had mentioned that other humans had slipped through here before. What happened to them?
Oh, this was eons and eons ago. We only have the text to guide us. But there was reference of humans that have come to the digital world. I don't know if they ever made it out. But it wasn't here. It was on lands far beyond our own humble island.
We're just on an island then, and there's more to this world?
Oh, yes. The digital world is a great, magnificent world, expanding far beyond your sight. This is just one island among many others, among continents, among the great tree itself.
What's the great tree?
Great.
Well, the great tree, which we call Yggdrasil, it is the tree that binds all other lands together. Its roots reach even to our small island. But some mysteries, I think, are perhaps left for other days. This is a lot of information for all of you to take in, I know. And I think it's best for you to first get your bearings. And then, once you're ready, I do have a task for you, as many of the Digimon that remain here are far too weak and far too young, more importantly, to be making the trek over to Riverlake City. And I have a very important package that I need delivered. So, if you don't mind trading hospitality for a favor, once you're ready, I would have a task for you.
Sounds good.
Yeah. During this
One
whole
more question. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
During this whole conversation, what has Impmon's disposition been like? Does he look happy at all to be in this situation? Is he like any type of grumpier here? Because we're here sort of against our will.
Impmon,
are Digimon as well similarly inclined?
right. So what I'll say is, well, they all come from here, so this is home to them, so they feel comfortable where they are. Impmon, most of your Digimon, like all of your Digimon, are good friends, kind of, at least in the way that they present themselves to you, to their tamers.
Mhm.
Impmon, more so than the others, seems to have a more lukewarm feeling towards the rest of the group, apart from you. And so you do see on occasion, it does kind of light up a small flame and kind of toss it over to Dracomon. And when Dracomon kind of goes to complain, Impmon just kind of laughs. They do get the idea that Impmon's a bit of a stinker, but has a good disposition towards you, if no one else.
Okay.
And how?
Go ahead.
What are the other Digimon, like the little baby Digimon around? What are they doing? Are they like gathered around, curious, or have they
Very
just been
curious,
running-
but kind of afraid. They're hiding behind Digimon and kind of looking over to the group and chuckling to themselves. One does go over to Bakumon and start playing with them. Bakumon goes to chase one of them. Renamon kind of carries one and puts it on their shoulder. Like, again, they're all, they all know each other here, and this is a fairly friendly town. You're just kind of the outsiders that they're not really sure about. Like very young children when you have new people in the home and they're not really sure about you yet.
I want to go up to one of them and just be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And then like try to play with one of them like
Perfect,
a
yeah.
dog or whatever.
Can you make for me
Oh boy.
let's see, first check of the night. Let's make this a persuasion check.
Persuasion check. How many d6?
So before you roll, this is going to be insight and empathy. So you need to tell me which dice is for empathy, which dice is for insight.
So I'm gonna go with the first one for empathy, the second one for insight. So I'll just roll 2 now.
You have 2d20 instead of 2d6.
I'm bugging. There we go.
Okay. That was a success. So you go and start speaking to the smaller critters that are around you. One of them that kind of has, it looks like an old man face. Like it's basically just the two eyes is kind of greenish, that's our bluish skin, and then surrounded by hair that makes it look like a very like old man. But as you kind of go up, it kind of scuttles back up for a moment, kind of sniffs you, and it starts climbing your hand up to your arm, and is now kind of nuzzling under right next to your shoulder.
Can I keep it?
See Digimon stroke his beard, says like, unfortunately not. He's far too young to be leaving the outskirts of town, but while you're here, of course, you can make friends with any of us. We're all friendly to outsiders, and as long as you don't mean us any harm, there won't be any harm. So please, by all means, make friends with all here, but unfortunately, they will have to stay behind.
This one looks like you.
Take that as a compliment. No, I'm afraid I'm many generations far from them, and many stages beyond.
Well, it's nighttime for us now, right?
Approaching nighttime, yeah. I would say before you leave, I do have some a boon to bestow upon you with limited resources I have at my disposal. And he reaches out and reaches out with the staff that has the paw, and kind of goes over each of your devices. You find that each of your devices now have 6 training points.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay. What I put that on the character sheet?
Yeah.
I just kind of note it somewhere. I don't really have a... There is a sheet that I made, but I'm not using it for this. Just kind of note that you have 6 training points. We're going to use them very soon.
Okay, got you.
That second page on these was the inventory sheet, right? Or should I put that under equipment?
You could literally... Yeah, put it anywhere that you have space right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of bunch of training points?
Training points. 6 training points. I suggest you spend some of your time here using that at Leomont's gym. He'll be able to make sure to use that data as payment to help augment the existing strengths and weaknesses of your Digimon. Until then, or unless you need anything else from me, I'll return to my duties and start preparing the package that I will need you to carry on the morrow, assuming you're ready by then. Come along, children. And he kind of whips his cane.
Or anything around? Like we've been going around the whole day.
Oh yes, please speak to Sunflowmon. She'll be able to pick you some meat off the ground.
The ground?
That's
On the
Meat?
ground?
Yes, freshly
That's
picked.
meat.
Picked.
We grow them ourselves. We use our meat seeds.
Beardmon, I don't think you know how meat works.
He's just laughing as he twirls the
I'm
cane.
looking at Berkey and I'm like, I don't think we know how meat works.
We've been doing
do we
meat
see-
wrong our whole lives.
Do we see meat on the ground?
You see where the farmland is, like, but kind of way to the back, like it's like the ending space that's cordoned off for the town. So you could head over there. You don't currently see anything. You just see general dirt and plants as well, and this large, I guess from this angle you can kind of see this very large sunflower flying looking creature. But before that, you do know you have your point. You could use it to train at Leomont Gym at your own time.
That sounds like fun, but I think I want to know what the ground meat is.
That's what I'm thinking.
Also, what different strains do they grow?
So you head over
they're
to
glizzy farm?
Above table, it does, I guess, in an entire society of sentient animals, probably gets awkward if you're slaughtering for meat.
Yeah,
That
so-
reincarnate.
I love the idea if you talk to Digimon, you're like, oh, this is how we get our meat. It's like, you fucking barbarians. These are creatures. So you head over to the farmlands.
I'm just gonna look over at Impmon and, hey man, so what is your deal here? Is this like we're gonna work together? Are we? How do you feel about this?
Well, of course, we've all been waiting for you. I thought that much was clear. And I decided to choose the strongest among you as my partner.
Didn't Digimon literally say no one had a choice? It just
Nope.
happened.
I chose. I used my good eye, and I chose the best of us. Which means none of you can have them. No take backsies.
I take offense to that.
I'm gonna spend the entire walk over to Leomon's just reinforcing Impmon's idea that I'm the strongest.
Yeah. Not clarifying at all.
No, every rock I see, I'm suddenly like vaulting over and
That's right.
running up off the side of the walls, going 2 feet off the ground for no reason.
Oh, you okay? Cool. Make an athletics check for me. That's gonna be vigor and skill.
Okay, 3 and 4, 7, 6. I have 0 for vigor and 2 for skill. So both of these are skill.
What was your total?
7.
Oh, you succeeded. You just barely succeeded, but you succeeded. You got to a point where you're like, you almost slipped on a rock, and that could have been pretty treacherous, but you're the only one that realized that. So you sufficiently proved to Impmon that he made the right choice that he didn't have. So let me go ahead, and that gave me enough time to go ahead and make this icon. So here we go. What I always had prepared. You see this creature much larger than you, maybe standing at about a good 12, 13 feet, kind of flying over the field. And you see every now and again, it's checking on some of the plants and going over. And you do see there's part of this field that just has like a bone sticking out of the dirt. And he looks over to the group of you and smiles and says, "Have you come here to grab a little snack?"
Is that a walking, talking sunflower?
Sunflower.
Does that sunflower have a lizard body?
And
What
also
the heck?
important, is that where they pick the meat?
He looks confused at the two of you, but then looks at Mako and says, "Like, well, yes, of course. Where else would we get it? Go on, take one. We have plenty."
Do you have any glizzies?
I'm not sure what the reference to glizzies are.
Like
It's another Digimon.
Oh, Glizzymon.
Glizzymon.
I have not met a Glizzymon.
Hey,
I
yo. I quickly look over to Dracomon to see if he has a similar expression to me.
He's just confused.
I
was like,
pull a bone.
Go ahead.
I pull a bone from the ground.
Go ahead. As you do, there's a little bit of resistance, but as you kind of put your back into it, you pull out a large hunk of meat on a bone.
Jeebus! What the heck?
Is that even safe to eat?
Of course.
does it-
Excitedly, I'm gonna go
What does
ahead
it
and like
feel
run and pick one up and just bite into it.
You bite into it, it's already cooked, it's still hot.
Oh,
Does it feel like meat or does it feel like something else?
It feels like meat. It feels like
Delicious.
it's obviously like unseasoned, but it's definitely like a good, like nice like broiled cut of meat.
Whoa. I wave Bakuman down like, hey, do you want some?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, just put it into my head.
Put it into your head?
Of course. How else am I going to taste it?
yeah, put your meat in him.
Hey,
Oh,
yo,
hey, this is a kid show.
Yo.
it's a good show.
Me and Dracomon look at the camera.
I hesitantly like put it towards his head. Does his head like open up into some way?
It's just darkness when you like look inside the box, but as you put it, you swear you hear it's almost like a garbage disposal. That just like summarily destroying and consuming the meat.
Oh, I'm a little horrified by you, but I guess I accept you.
Just looks up, he's just staring at you while you're doing it.
Whoa, don't look at me. Look away while I do this. I don't need to see that.
I quickly run over and do my best to pull out a piece of meat and offer it to Dracomon.
Sure. I mean, you can share it. It's a big piece of meat.
He's a vegetarian.
Hey, Dracomon, are you hungry, buddy?
Oh, sure. I mean, I ate this morning, but I won't say no to a meal.
I take 2-3 bites out of the meat and offer the rest to Dracomon.
He immediately lights it afire, as he likes his a little bit more well done, and then starts feasting on it.
It's on fire! Oh!
Renamon,
Would you like it?
Renamon just starts taking pieces off yours, and just starts eating it.
It's delicious, isn't it?
It's pretty good. Although you need to mind your manners, Ruchi.
You're so good.
I know, but you're gonna get your clothes stained.
I love that your Digimon somehow became your parent.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only way it was gonna work.
You should literally watch Digimon Season 3. Quite literally, it's like...
Yeah, Renamon is exactly like that.
Basically. Okay, so you guys are able to fill your bellies, and if you ever need to take some with you, you certainly can. For the purposes of this test, hunger is not really a problem, because I don't want to add too many things. But we'll say you have some food if you need it, for whatever reason. Okay, so you are, having just left the farm, you have available to you the Spring Nursery, Leomon's Gym, the Bits and Berries General Store, the farmland where you just were, and then the Hearth Code, which is where you can rest.
I'll go to Leomon's gym now. After we've had a little bit of food, I feel like it's a good idea to get a little exercise. I don't know how much a cardboard box needs exercise, but apparently he's got a black hole in him, so maybe that could use a little jump start.
Sure.
Hey, Bakuman, do you mind if I call you Boxy?
I like it. My name is Boxy.
Heck yeah. I'm Aries.
I already know that, Aries. Which also, by the way, one thing you did realize is your Digimon partners knew you by name when you arrived.
Oh.
Wait, that's true. How did you know my name already?
I don't know. I just saw you and I just knew.
Huh.
I've been meaning to ask that too. I mean, Dracomon, you said you were waiting for us, right?
As long as we've been here. I'm not sure why. We just have.
This place is getting stranger and stranger every second.
Yeah, how exactly did you know we were coming?
We didn't. We just felt a pull, the four of us, and we headed down to the beach. And there you were.
So, instinct.
Okay.
That's interesting. All right. Well, I poke at his box. Like, does it feel like cardboard, or does it feel like a different texture?
You poke at it and you expect it to be light. This is the heaviest thing you've ever tried to move.
Wow. What are you thinking, Boxy? How do you feel?
I feel good. I mean, now we don't feel strange at home about feeling, I don't know, incomplete, lonely, even though we had everyone around us. This feels right.
Yeah, you're so relatable.
Do you feel the
right.
same, Dracomon?
Of course. You're my best bud. Well, the only human friend I have, but the best of them.
Impmon and I both object to that statement.
Yeah. Everyone goes like, well, I don't know about friends, but, comrades, co-workers. My favorite co-worker, for sure.
As he says that, though, I like lightly push him over and I go, first one to Leomon's, last one to Leomon loses, and I just take off.
Hey! And he kind of goes and shoots you with one of the fires. It actually catches your shoe on fire, and he just runs past you and sticks his tongue out. Renamon just kind of pats at your back, Brucci, as you're eating, goes like, okay, let's go along. You can finish your meal on the way. Riri? Sure.
Yeah.
It's a cute name.
Nice.
Bad gal.
Bad guy, Riri. Okay.
All right, everyone's giving their Digimon nicknames. Dracomon, how about I call you Zero?
Zero. I like it.
All right, let's follow the others. Let's get some training in.
Let's
You guys
do
don't
it.
object much. You guys don't object much, do you?
Well, no one's ever given us a name, and these names sound pretty good. And you see Impmon kind of turn over to as he makes it to Leomon Jim first. He goes like, I mean, whatever. Like, I don't need a name. But if you wanted to give it, I mean, it'd be cool or whatever. But like, it's, you know, I like, my name's Impmon, so it's already a cool name. I doubt you can come up with anything better.
I pull him in for like a almost like as if I'm about to pull him in for a noogie, and I just look at him like, you know, everyone else had their names picked for them. Do you have a name that you like?
Emperor Impmon.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I give him the biggest high five ever, and we're going with Emperor.
Emperor Impmon. Sire, Lord, all that works.
Yeah, we'll go with Imp for short.
Gotcha.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
All right, so you move on to Leomon Jim, and you're introduced to Leomon, who kind of looks over to you. So first, like, very kind of serious look to his face, the sword kind of strapped to his belt, and says, then kind of goes into a smile and goes like, okay then. Looks like you four have found those you were looking for. Welcome, humans, to the digital world. My name is Leomon, and I am the proprietor of this gym. And it's my job to make sure these four don't leave here. Actually, most people don't leave here without having the capabilities of defending themselves. I've already had these four students, so I'm well acquainted with what they can and can't do. But let's see if we can't whip them into shape.
And now we have a giant talking cat.
Riri, he's scary.
And Arnold goes, he's not scary. And he kind of goes up to Leomon and pats him like on his shoulder. He goes like, Leomon's our main protector here, apart from Digimon. He's the best command out of everyone here. And unlike everyone else, he hasn't left us yet. And Leomon says like, I have no plans of going anywhere. You little ones need protecting, and this place has been good to me. So here I'll stay.
I mean, with abs like that, you can grind meat on that.
Say that again?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I know, say it. I don't follow.
They
Say
pick it from a different plant. They pick ground meat from a
I mean,
different
with
plant.
abs like that, you can grind meat on those.
it. Immediately take like the steak that I'm currently eating, the meat that I'm currently eating, and slowly raise it up to his abs.
It is sharp.
Oh God.
All right. So who wants to be the first one to do training session?
Let's roll for
I'll do
it.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Everyone roll a d6. We'll go in that order.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if I get this correct.
6.
Hey.
Me too. Oh,
So I just
I
click
rolled
on
a
the die.
1.
Sorry. Brucci and Aris, reroll.
come on.
Did I roll?
What?
You did. Okay. So it's going to be. This is just rerolling between the two of you. So it's going to be. Let me just have it here. Mako,
You're
then
I can't-
Brucci,
Yes, sir.
then
I can't
Aris.
see the die.
Okay, Mako, you are up first.
you're
All right, so training, super simple. You need to use points for the training session. You have 2 available to you. Light training, which costs 3 training points, or medium training, which costs 6 training points. Differences between them is, with normal training, light training, you can roll a d6 up to 4 times, but you stop at the first failure. Success is on a 4 or higher. So you could get unlucky and roll a 3, 2, or a 1 on the very first roll, and that's it. If you do medium training, which costs 6, you ignore the first failure.
Ooh. Well, Imp and I have gotten some pretty big heads, so we're gonna go medium training.
Okay, so spend all your 6 points on there, and we are gonna roll a d6.
All right. D6. Fine. Oh. Fuck.
Okay, you ignore the first failure.
That's the perfect.
So it does say here, ignoring the first failure, which counts as a success. So let's just go through the rest of the roll. Okay, that's a success.
Okay. And then
Next one.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you counted the first one as a success, and that means you have 3 successes, we go into critical, meaning you get 1/4 roll.
Oh, sick.
So you get 4.
Oh, sick.
So now you have 4 successes. So on your sheet, you can see the stats you have. You see how speed, physical attack, data attack, accuracy, health points, memory, and then tolerances all have either 5 or 3 boxes next to them.
Yeah.
Those are where you can put your trainings into. So for each success, you can fill in a box. Once you get to the end of a track, you move up. You increase the number for that associated stat.
Ooh.
So you have 4 to put in, and you can put them in anywhere.
Ooh.
So basically a +1 to any stat you want right now.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, tolerances, which are like to protect against damages, are easier to level up than the rest, because those the rest require 5 successes versus tolerances only require 3. But the other ones have more long-lasting immediate effects.
Okay. I don't want to get too lost in the weeds here. But most of these seem pretty self-explanatory. I'm assuming data attack is basically the equivalent of magic attack.
Basically.
What is the function of memory points and barrier points?
Memory points are basically like MP. So techniques will require you to spend memory points. Barrier points you cannot increase because that is tied to the tamer and their Digivice. So that will increase via level up.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, you said the 5 boxes to the left of the memory points thing is the MP?
No, so the 5 boxes to the left of that is the training. So once you get that full, yeah.
Okay, sick.
By the way, everyone has a couple of points already in a specific stat. So for example, you already have 2 in your health points one.
Yes. Okay, and then everything else is at basic. Got you. Okay.
So what I'll say is you don't have to make a choice now about it. Just tell me after. So start doing that while I go on to everyone else because you've used all your points.
Yep.
I'll move on to the rest as you make your choices.
Yep.
Next one up is Brucci. What are we selecting? Are we doing light trainings or medium training?
All right, Riri, you want to go big or go home?
I leave that to you. It's important that you come up with your own judgments, Brucci.
Yeah, but we're a team.
We are a team, but I want to make sure, since you're going to be giving out commands, that you're able to lead.
All right, we're going to go big.
Okay, medium training it is. So that's your 6 points. So go ahead and roll your d6. We will ignore the first failure, which is that one.
My God.
So that's a success. So now roll again. Oh, there's the failure. So
Damn it,
unfortunately, well, actually, wait. What kind of tamer are you?
Where did you say that on the sheet?
On the top left of your character sheet.
Top left.
V10.
Okay, so you're a veteran tamer. So you have an ability for this.
Okay.
So let me open your sheet. Actually, let me reference this. So you have, as a veteran tamer, one of your abilities is veteran training. Whenever you have a failed roll, you can make a command check. If you succeed the command check, then you turn that fail into a success.
Okay, we're going to do that.
So you need to roll a command check, which is going to be vigor and empathy. So you need to tell me which one is vigor, which one is empathy.
All right, so I'm going to make the first one vigor, the second one empathy.
Go for it.
2d6 plus, well,
No
actually,
plus
let's
anything.
do one at a
Yeah.
time. No, I mean the vigor, because my vigor is 2.
You don't add to it.
Oh, you don't add to it? Okay. So what's the point of it being 2?
It's just how many reserve dice you have.
Got it. All right, so the first one's going to be vigor for, oh my God. And the second one's going to be empathy. Jesus Christ. What?
Oh,
What?
God.
What? 2 natural ones? Are
boy.
you kidding me?
Oh shit.
Are you kidding? Oh my God, Riri, I have failed you.
It's okay. You still get one. Remember, because you did the medium training, that first failure is actually a success, so you get 1 point.
Dude.
So you can add that into that 1 point into any one of those tracks that you want.
Okay.
And then we will move on to the next one, which is Aris. So what do you want to do? Light training or medium training?
Let's see. Okay, so I look at Boxy. I think for a second, because I don't want to just rush into a decision here, and I decide, you know what? Let's do medium training.
We're all gambling today. Gotcha. So 6 points in. Make your first D6 roll. We ignore the first failure.
All right.
Big money. Yeah.
Okay, first success. Roll again. Second success. Roll again.
Oh, yeah.
Rigged. Oh my God.
Third success. We enter critical, so you get your fourth roll.
5-6 too.
Nice.
That's crazy.
And because we ignored the first failure, that becomes a success. So 4 successes on the medium training.
Oh shit.
Should I continue?
That's crazy.
You can. So you got 4. You got 4 points. You can put them in any of the stats that you want. You're on the track, and once you complete the track, that associated stat will go up.
I see. I also have, since I'm a veteran trainer, does that do anything as well?
If you had, since you did medium trainer, that first failure you could have rolled the thing for, but because you did medium training, it lets you automatically turn that failure to success, so you're fine.
All right, cool. So I add it to any of my stats.
So you look at the boxes next to the stats. So for example, health points has like 5 boxes next to it. It goes into that track. Once that track fills up, the stat associated with it will go up. So for example, if you did speed, you see how speed has 5 boxes, and let's say that were to be completed somehow, then your speed will go up by 1.
I see.
So you get to choose where you put it. So it takes some time to do that. Well, Han, you go next.
Quick question. Do right now we have like all like 0 to health points, 0 to memory points, like that's all as low as possible?
No, so your health points, see where there's like the red box?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is your maximum.
Okay.
When you take damage, you fill in the box.
When you click the box, you're going to see a little X. So it's going to be a little bit confusing because we do need to fix these sheets. But you see where it says health points, and you see the encompassing like hexagon box thingy. All the little tick boxes inside of it would be your health points, but the red box is telling you where your health points end. So for my Dracomon, I only have 4 health points because the 3 boxes next to the red box are black, meaning, we read it left to right, so I only have 4 health points. Any boxes outside of the big box, which is going to be left to the health points, left to the memory points, those are your training boxes where you tick off how many training points you have.
Or that you succeeded.
Yes.
Yeah. I got it.
Okay, so Han, do you want to do light training or medium training?
For light training, how many points is that?
3.
3. Let's do 2 light training.
Okay. We do not ignore anything on this. So first failure fails.
Got it. How many d6 do I roll?
It's 1 at a time. You roll 1d6. You need a 4 or higher. Okay, 1 success. 2 successes.
Oh yeah.
This is crazy.
3 successes.
Nah.
Critical. Enter the 4th.
God.
And 4 successes.
Ooh.
Took the gamble on the light training. Okay, you still have 3 points.
Let's... Oh yeah, first let me assign these. Can I split them up? Can I take 2 points and then assign 2 to another?
Technically, as written, you were supposed to choose a stat beforehand, but for purposes of this, the practice thing, we'll just let you put them in, divide them however you want.
I'll just put all 4 into speed.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
And then you have your 3 points, so do you want to do another light training?
Sure.
Okay, remember, you on the first failure, it's a wrap.
Okay, roll 1. Ah.
Well, there you go, you roll the 1.
You asked for it.
You asked for it. Manifesting.
Literally did.
All right. So those are the trainings. Riri has a hard time understanding some of your commands. Ruchi, as you are, not that you're scatter-minded, but you're thinking a couple steps too far ahead. That she's trying to catch up with what it is you're trying to get her to do. You do have one very good strike on one of the training bags, but apart from that, she's trying to dodge and weave and understand what it is that you're asking of them. So the training didn't go as successful as you'd like it to, but you still got something out of it.
All right, Riri. We'll figure this out, but we clearly gotta.
It's early days. I have every confidence that we'll figure this out, how to work together.
That's right. We got this. And watch, we'll blow past everyone else quickly.
Leomon puts his hand on your shoulder and says, like, that's the attitude I like to see. Failure is its own teacher, and I have no doubt that you will outpace everyone here, even myself.
You still terrify me.
He laughs, and as he laughs, there's like deep growl as he does so as well. It's a little unsettling, but overall friendly thing. Okay, so you've completed your trainings. I'm going to say, for sake of brevity, that item that you each have in your inventory was the item you would have gotten from the Bits and Berries general store for Gurumon. And that's going to allow everyone to heal 3 hit points whenever you use it. You only have 1 copy, though. And you actually don't have any money. You don't have any bits to trade. So we're starting off fresh. And it's up to you if there's... Sorry, go ahead.
Item name?
The item name is... It should be on your sheet, but it's on the second page. It should be Capsule H1.
I do not have that.
Oh, then, okay, so on your sheet then, where it says copies, write 1. Then write Capsule H1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that heals 3 HP. And then for total data, write 2, because it takes up 2 data in your Digivice. And currently, all of you have a data capacity of 8. Because all of your, all the items that you get, all the armor, everything that you get is stored on your Digivice.
Ooh, interesting.
I have a
like
question.
the inventory system.
Nice. Go ahead.
So I have to put the 4 points into a stat or put them in multiple.
We're
stats?
saying you can divide it into any stat you want right now. So you could put 2 into 1 and then 1 into 1, like however you want to do it.
Does that include the stamina, empathy, vigor, insight, and skill?
No, only the things on the right side.
Only the things on the right. That includes the tolerances.
Yes, tolerances can also be, so they have a shorter track, which is the 3 that are on top of them. So tolerances level up faster than the rest. They provide protection equal to the number that they have. So for example, and it's a limited resource. So for example, let's take Mako. Mako, you have 1 in fire tolerance, meaning that effectively once per rest, you can resist 1 point of fire damage by marking the box off below it. And then you're out for that day. The reason I did that is to make it so that, like, yes, certain Digimon could have resistances, but it's not a complete immunity. If you keep pelting a fire Digimon with enough fire, you will overwhelm them.
That makes sense. And what is the negative?
Negative at the moment does not mean you take extra damage. It just means it's like a hole you need to dig yourself out of. If you really want to get some benefit out of it, you need to train to get it to -1, then to 0, then to 1.
Got you. And so, because I want to make sure that I put the stats that where I feel like would make sense for the playstyle
Sure.
I'm going for. I feel like for Bakuman, I would probably want to play more on the defensive side of things. I kind of
Sure.
want to. I kind of want to be like helping my teammates rather than being one of the people, one of the powerhouses. What would you recommend I put the 4 stats into?
I think memory is great because that lets you use more techniques. And you yourself have a status technique. unlike everyone else. That's your main one. Speed is also good because speed will help determine how fast you go into battle. So you can kind of, be the first one to go and set things up. Accuracy will make it more likely that you actually hit with something. Health is always great because it means you'll last longer. But if you're not planning to be front line, it may not be the best option. And intolerances are always good. It's just, how much damage you can how much damage you could take. But if you just think of utility, probably memory or speed.
Memory or speed. Okay, so I think I want to split it between memory and speed then.
Go for it.
So 2 in speed and 2 in memory. So that means that the boxes, that's 2 extra boxes?
You click the little tiny boxes, bottom right of the speed box. You're going to see 5 little boxes, literally 3 and then 2 under it. You're going to click inside of it, and you're going to see a little X come up.
Oh, okay.
So once you fill that track, the speed will go from whatever it is up 1.
And then in memory, the same thing, but with the 5 boxes that's next to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I already have a little box in there.
Yeah, that means you have a head start on it.
Sweet. Well, now I have 3 X's in memory and 2 in speed.
Yeah, so you're on your way. All right, and then let's just quickly go over what everyone else chose. So Mako, what did you choose to put your points into?
I ended up going 4 for data attack.
4 for data attack, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then Han, what did you decide to go for?
I put all 4 into speed.
Okay. And then Brucci, where did you put your point?
My one massive, powerful point went towards a massive, strong physical attack since I already had 2 in there.
Listen, that will be the one that turns the tide. We'll count back to this day that the enemy was defeated because of this single choice right now.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
All right. So, having chosen to do that, is there anything that the group would like to do apart from this, or do you want to get some rest?
Rest at this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll skip ahead a little bit. We'll just go into resting, which also means start of a new day, which means the weather has now changed to be sunny, which means we spread fire 1 additional hex, and then we remove 1 winter. So I will do that. You cannot see it, but I will do it.
We'll only be able to see it once we cross into that ahead. Right?
Yeah, so one thing that when you're exploring, when we get to that portion of it, you will always be able to see the next adjacent hex around you. Anything that's there that's not hidden, for example, like a chest buried in the ground, you will be able to see, especially weather effects. And then hidden things, you would need to make checks to discover. Your Digivice can help with that. There's an ability you have to help you find things. But yeah, so let's say you guys rested, wake up the next day. You are now again met with Digimon, who asked how you all rested. You kind of give him the down low on everything you did training wise, and he appears happy with the improvements you're able to make in such short a time, and is now going to ask one of the Digimon, the slightly unsettling one that was kind of help guiding some of the children. They come up to you, and Digimon says, like, this is Hatcher Karamon. He helps around the town, especially with making sure that the eggs are protected and well managed. On that note, you see the Karamon holding an egg. It's one strange. It's like completely dark with writing that seems to kind of scroll around it, which seems to emit a slight amount of light. And it goes like, for whatever reason, this egg hasn't hatched, despite the amount of time it's been here. And I sent out word to the other leaders in the nearby cities and towns if they know, one, who this Digimon might have been, and if there's anything that we can do to help. And we got a word back from Riverlade City, from Captain Hookmon, who said that they were willing to take a look at the egg. They might have some information on who it was or what might be causing this delay. So we ask that you take great care in taking this egg to Riverlake City and presenting it to Captain Hookmon. If you're able to do so, we would be greatly appreciative. And once you arrive in Riverlake City, you should ask them if you can use their teleportation system. I do have ways to go about the towns. However, we cannot travel with the egg for whatever reason, and many of us can't use a teleporter. We don't have the requisite data to spare. But I'm willing to wager that with your Digivices that seem to be collecting data, just ambient data, that you might be able to use it with less risk to yourselves. Which means if you ever need to come back to us, you can simply use a teleporter in Riverlake and come back.
That sounds crazy, but awesome. I suggest that Imp and Mako carry the egg since they're so strong and big and great and stuff.
Everyone goes like, it's about time someone recognized who the leader, who the alpha of this group is, and his companion.
Absolutely. And I stare very intently.
Yeah, the two stare like to see who's going to accept who the alpha is first.
Opinion. Yes.
I'm sorry. Did you say Captain Hookmon? Like,
That's going to be my next question.
Itmon, that's one thing. Bakumon, that's another. But Captain Hook? Isn't that a fairy tale character? What the heck?
See, Digimon Scratches says, like, I'm not quite sure what fairy tale you're referring to, but Captain Hookmon is a knowledgeable sailor of the seas and a respected leader of Riverlake City.
Would he happen to have any, arch nemesis? Maybe someone named Peter?
Or Peter
There's
Panmon?
no Peter Panmon that I know of.
Do you come up with your own names, or is that like you just kind of born knowing your name?
No. And you see, like, he pulls up his beard for a moment, and you see kind of like it takes a moment to concentrate, and kind of emitting from him just like a few inches around, it's just kind of coded ones and zeros. Your Digivice reacts to it, Mako, as you put your hand, or actually I would say not Mako, Ari, since you were asking the question. And as that happens, you put your wrist up to it, and on the screen you can read where it says Digimon.
Whoa. Oh, that's okay. That answers nothing, but also raises a lot of other questions. Ones and zeros. Computer. Okay. Digimon. Okay. I'm starting to get a little bit of sense here. Okay.
Things are starting to fall into place, I think. This is starting to seem more like a fairy tale mixed with a video game. What do you guys think?
I'm thinking video game too.
Mako is having whatever the 10-year-old version of an existential crisis is.
A tantrum?
As he tries to figure out if he's made of ones and zeros as well.
You hold up the Digivice to yourself, doesn't read anything.
All zeros.
All zeros, yeah. Actually, a single one, and you don't know what to make of it.
the Alpha Omega.
All right, so who wants to take in charge and take the egg? Do you want it to be Mako and Impmon?
Before that, I think we should see an image of Karamon. He's the one carrying the egg, right?
Sure, I showed you guys before, but I can show you again. This is Karamon.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That is terrifying.
Why does he look like that?
Well, don't pay any mind to Karamon's inconsistent ability to express his emotions. He's still learning. He's a new visitor to town who was displaced and needed a new home. And they have shown themselves to be a confident and capable and very nurturing hatcher.
With hands like that.
And Karamon says, like, Karamon is good at hatching, good at caring for young ones.
Well, my parents always said, like, never judge a book by its cover.
The head almost does a full turn, but then stops
But I can be
the-
persuaded.
No, the head.
But I can be persuaded to think otherwise.
Caramon, almost like an owl, turns his head almost a full 360. Is what he's trying to say. Just for visual.
I know.
Yeah, like there's like a sound behind him, and it turns the head almost fully around, still facing you, and then turns back.
Mm-mm.
Ah.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't like that. So, backing up a second here, though, you've looking at both Digimon and I guess now Haramon, you've both said something that's kind of tripped me up here, though. Digimon, you said that the eggs needed protecting. From what? And Haramon, you said that you were displaced. By what?
I used to have a home in the mountains, the snowy mountains up north and Buffer Mountains, but I was chased away. My kind were either taken or worse, and I ran. I was in the Greenwoods for some time before Digimon found me and took me in. Gave me purpose. Digimon says, like, Olden Town's a refuge not just for the newly born, but those who wish to be reborn. Seek a new life. This young one has lost much in their short time here.
A town of fresh starts.
I see.
Well, if that's the case, thank you for all your help, Caramon. Mako, why don't you go ahead and grab that egg and let's get a move on.
Oh,
Wait.
I'm already carrying it.
Okay, as you go to carry the egg, you touch it, you see it glow, and then the egg on your Digivice opens, and it gets taken in, and it's the yellow light and pours into it, and then the egg closes.
Guess
you
I'll
can
get
write-
used to that.
You can write in your inventory, one copy. Write Digimon egg, or actually Digitama. That's what it's normally called.
Ah.
And then
Definitely
write total data 3.
Oh,
That is a lot. Okay.
Correct.
I've got 8 bytes worth of data here.
I secretly look at Dracomon and high-five him.
Yeah, he gives you a high five.
before we go, how exactly do we get to the city? Where is
Correct.
this place?
Yes, young one. River Lake City is northwest of here, right by the beach, in between the beach and the river. So if you head off and try to find the sinking river, right next to that, west and east of the Division Coast, you should be able to find where River Lake City is. I wish I could give you more specifics, but you should be able to find it just fine. And he gives you, I'll say for sake of this, puts his pawed staff over and is able to give you a general map of the area that your Digivice can bring up.
Oh, convenient.
Can you point at it at the map on the map?
He gives you a general idea. You get the idea he hasn't been out of this town for so long that he doesn't quite remember exactly, but I'll draw like a circle that I can give you. So generally around here. So between the Vision Coast and the sinking river.
Thank you, old Beardmon. That was, I guess, helpful.
He laughs. Because-
Okay.
I look at my Digivice and I look at it curiously. I see, and I'm like, why is there a poop emoji on there, right there? Like,
Wait, where?
like like a little image of a poop emoji. With little dots, little bits of that represent flies swarming it.
I look over at Bakumon and I try to tell Ares, I think that might mean that he needs the bathroom.
Gesundheit! Go, Bakuman! Where's the bathroom here?
They show you where the facilities are, and Bakuman goes, You dare not repeat the strange, maddening sight before you, as Bakuman uses what you assume is the bathroom. But what eldritch horrors were shown, you dare not speak to anyone else.
I never knew that you could do that with origami.
Drakomon, look away.
I love that all of our Digimon are relatively mundane. Like Bruchi's got a parent, we've got a dragon, I've got a little bastard. You somehow have Cthulhu.
I mean, guys, it's just a box.
Quite literally, it's only going to get worse from here. You do not know what he's going to become.
Anyways, so for the sake of brevity again, we're gonna say that you had your well wishes from everyone in the town. Sunflowmon gives you an extra piece of meat. Purpose of this, we're not going to add it to Digivice as a problem. It's just testing. And Digimon, gives you some encouraging words. Does tell you to be careful of the silicon sands, as it's very hot, and there are roaming Digimon there. The storewood, not storewood, like the rootwood should be relatively safe, but it is a very large forest, and you can't always assure those who are trying to travel there that when you head too far in that you won't find some kind of danger, whether it's Digimon kind or whether it's just natural, blockages or traps or something like that. So just be aware of your surroundings, protect each other, work as a team, and you should be able to make it out safe.
Thank you for all your help, Digimon. All right, guys, let's get a move on.
Okay. So, I'm gonna, for the sake of this, I'm just gonna use one icon. Hans, since you were the last one to speak, I'm just gonna have your icon be the one that's on there. So, starting from here, the group has to decide. You're in the morning. So there are 3 phases to the day. You have to decide what direction you want to head in, and make that choice as a group. Now, because we are in exploration, a couple things you can do. Obviously, you can make any kind of check you like, normally if it presents itself. But when you're exploring, you do have access to a specific ability, which is called World Scan. So when you spend a third of your day in place, right where you are, it allows you to search for any point of interest within 6 hexes of you. You will learn exactly how many hexes away and what direction, but you won't learn what it is. Just that there is a point of interest 6 hexes away from you, and what direction it's in. Oh, sorry. Exactly how many hexes it is, like basically the spot. And then if it's beyond 6 hexes, you only learn the direction. You can make a more specific detection check, which if you succeed, you can ask for a specific thing. So the kinds of stuff that you can ask for are, let's see if I can find it here. You can ask for settlements. You can ask for discoveries, like gates, ruins, chests, digital cubes, stuff like that. But you only really need to say discoveries, and then you could do that. Or any digital phenomena that you can't see, or any weather phenomena that you can't currently see, or any hazards. So you can kind of choose what it is you want to scan for if you want to. The problem with the detection check is if you fail the check, then you get no information and you spent that third of the day wasted.
And then are we able to move a total of 3 tiles before needing to rest? Or 2 tiles and then resting for the third?
2 tiles and then resting.
Okay.
I mean, we should absolutely move west, right? I mean, that's what Digimon said.
Right.
Sure, but I mean, it looks like the most dangerous areas are going to be the root woods and the silicon sands. There is a way, like, I guess, if we do it this way, boom, boom, and avoid bullshit.
I mean, sure. I would like to use my world scan ability.
Sure. I mean, you all have to decide to stay in place for that third of the day.
I think it might make more sense to get somewhere like around here and then do it, because then it'll give us like the maximum like radius of what we can find.
That does make sense. I agree with that.
Very good point. Yeah.
Okay.
So do like a boom,
For
boom kind
world
of
scanning, if and when we're ready to do that, I have enhanced world scan, so I would be able to see out to 10 hexes.
Oh,
That
even
sounds
better.
great,
Right,
actually.
right, with the type of tamer that I am.
Yep.
Expedition tamer.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right,
So
let's
I
go with
think.
that.
So I'm sorry. I agree. Let's get a little further in then. Like we could go, if we want, we can go directly west, or maybe we can make our way slightly northwest so that we avoid the woods.
I
And
think for
then-
fun, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose someone in the list of the order that have the names here. And you know the direction you're going, but the specific hacks, I'll let that person choose. So, for example, Han, since you're first here, west, but you can choose what west tile that is.
How do I show that?
No, just move. Move to the next hex.
Oh. Cool. We're just going to go straight to the left.
Aris, you're next. So still heading west, but which west hex do you want?
Okay. Which hex do I want? Let me see.
This is just to cut down on like what sometimes can happen, which is like so much chatter for one move. Do you know what I mean? But you could you could choose like a plan and be like, we're gonna head this way.
Right. I'm gonna say let's head forward one.
Straight to the
So over
left,
here?
or up left, or down left?
Yeah.
Straight,
So you can
Straight.
northwest, southwest, or just straight west.
west, straight west.
Okay, so we headed here. You guys are gonna rest for the night, or do you want to push through?
I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead.
I just want to know, what does it look like at night? What does the place look
Yeah, I
like?
mean it looks very much like the real world. Like the sky turns, like the sun goes down, the sky turns dark. There are stars above you. You do off in the distance in the what has been told to you as the buffer mountains. There is a smattering of lightning that seems to kind of illuminate the space very briefly. You just see the cliffs. And
what kind of smells?
What kind of what?
What kind of smells and sounds do I hear?
I mean, in the meadows where you are, you smell the trampled grass that you guys are walking on. It's obviously past morning, so you don't have any dew necessarily that you're coming in contact with. Yeah, mostly grass and fresh dirt. Because of the snowy weather that you were just having, some of the grass is damp. So you also have that kind of petrichor scent.
It's so weird being in a digital world, or supposedly, at least it seems to be digital with all the zeros and ones, and it feels so real.
You see, Bakumo says like, we are real.
Are we? Are you? I'm not. I don't know. I'm still trying to understand.
Kind of pokes you with the tape hand. It goes like, did that feel real?
Yes, it does.
Well, then we're real.
All right. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to sleep, or do you want to push forward?
Is there any danger to traveling at night other than exhaustion?
Potentially. I mean, you could always come across an encounter that you don't know is around you. And yeah, you would get a -1 to any checks where your partner is related. And any time that they have to take a hit to their life cycle, you take an additional amount of a hit to their life cycle, depending on how tired you are.
Oh, we might as well rest. I think
Let's go with
Okay.
it's
that.
not at any.
So you rest, you wake up the next day. It is now windy weather. So let's see what that does. It's going to spread fire, tornado, or blizzard. So let's spread something you can't quite see yet. It is also going to lower the intensity of this, so I'll remove that. Okay. Yep, wake up the next day. We are now moving on with Ruchi. Still heading west. Northwest into direction,
west.
but directly west. Okay.
Yeah. I asked if you guys wanted to avoid the bullshit. I'm always for the bullshit.
Okay. And now we have. I think I skipped Mako actually. So Mako, we'll do yours first, and then Brucci.
Oh. See, Bruce got me in a weird position here because I want to avoid bullshit if we can, but Mako's definitely been gassed up this whole time, so I guess we're going straight west.
Okay. And then Brucci, we going straight west though?
Nah, I think this is a good time that we try to figure out what's going on around us.
Okay, so you want to do the enhanced world scan?
Yeah. Especially since we're going to be going into the woods, if we can world scan right now and kind of get a lay of the land in there.
Okay.
Because I'm going for the bullshit. Yeah, I'm going for bullshit.
If that's the case, then I'm gonna ask. So who's making the check? Is this gonna be Mako?
Yeah. Does anybody else have the enhanced world scan?
I don't have
No,
that
I'm used to
ability because
training.
I'm not the right tamer.
I'm not that kind of tamer either.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll do it. Is there a way for anyone to like assist me in the check or
Not under the current rules.
Okay.
But okay, so do you want to make just a general check, which will just give you something that is around, or do you want to make a specific check, which would make you have to do a detection check?
Actually, I have something. I pat you on the back and I say, "You got this." All right, that's all I did.
Pep talk. All right, so what do you want to do? Just the general check or an active check?
So
Is a general check like a radius, or
He has an enhanced radius, but he needs to tell me what he's looking for. Whether he wants to do the general one, which would just give you anything, like basically the nearest anything, or do you want a detection check where you can ask for something and it'll tell you where the nearest of that is? So we're back and we are gonna pick up with the world scan check. So the question to you, Mako, are you doing a general check or are you gonna do a detection check?
So the ability says detection, survival, or intuition.
Correct. That means that, so normally when you do the detection check, you can only use the detection skill. Yours allows you to choose which one you want to do.
God. Okay.
You should base it off of your actual stats.
Yeah, whichever gives you the best chances.
So, okay, detection, survival is insight and vigor, and intuition is skill and insight. Okay. Sorry, one sec.
Mm-hmm.
This is stamina, but none of that's going to come into this. All right, so I guess we'll do intuition.
Okay.
That would give me a grand total of 3d6. We'll make the first. We'll make the.
Oh no, you're only doing 2d6.
Oh.
The stats you have, those are for your dice, the extra dice you have to re-roll if needed.
Oh, right. Okay, got it. My mistake.
That's okay.
Here we go.
So the 2 and oh no, never mind. It's a 2 and a 1. So what was the second one for? The second die?
We'll say the second one was skill.
So do you want to re-roll?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get to re-roll that. You use up one of your re-rolls. There you go.
Oh god!
Yeah, I rolled twice by accident.
That's okay.
That's
So that's an 8 total, which is a success.
Oh.
So, because you were making a detection check, what do you want to look for? And I'll give you the options again: hazards, settlements, discoveries, weather phenomena, digital phenomena.
I think my main concern right now is going to be safety, so I'll say hazards.
Hazards, gotcha. All right. So, I will go ahead and within 10 of you, of where you currently are.
It's a lot. It's a mess, pretty.
It's a lot, yeah. So I would say the nearest one is right, and actually, yeah, I'll just point it out right here. So you lift your hand up to the sky where the device on your wrist, and you see this kind of like blue glow emanate from it, and almost like ping out, and then almost like your hand is being drawn. Actually, you look at the screen, and it's pointing in a direction right around here. You kind of get an idea of there seems to be some kind of a hazard, something that you're picking up might be dangerous to you.
Okay. Well, then that's good. That means that our route right now is mostly fine.
For hazards.
Okay.
Right.
I think
Weather
that
can
is a
still
win.
exist, digital can still exist, like digital phenomena, weather phenomena. Just want to make that clear.
Yep.
Okay. So that is that'll be the first option of I think that was the last one, and then you get to resting, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll rest. We move on now to snowy weather again. No, hold up. 1, 2. Yep, snowy weather again. So that is going to be. We reduce this by 1, and we increase that by 1. So remove that and increase this. Okay. All right. So now we are moving on. Let's do the route thing now. So Han, you're going to go first. So tell me where you would move. What's your first thought about where you would move?
Personally, because I'm not trying to die, I would move around the forest, not into it.
Okay.
So up to the left.
Oh, wait, wrong thing. Not circles. Circles are not useful here. Let me just move you down 1 sec. Well, before you move, we'll just keep you there for a second. Let me just draw the route this way, and I'm actually going to do foreground because I still think you can see that. So, here, can you see that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Aris, you're next. Where would you move?
So let me think. So I'm not really, especially it was
How do you do that thingy?
Long click.
Long clip.
There we go. That's cool.
1 second here. I'm trying to remember. So Mako. Was it Mako? Or was it Bruce?
Yeah, Mako made the
It was
check.
Mako did it. Mako did.
Yeah. So you said that the hazard was in the desert.
Yep.
Right here.
So I'm going to I feel pretty safe going into the forest, so I would prefer to go into the forest. I think that,
So are you gonna go west, directly west?
yeah. I think we
Okay.
because that's where we have to go anyway, directly
Okay.
west.
Yeah.
Thereabouts.
It is now Ruchi. Where would you go?
West, baby. Into the
Okay.
forest.
And then sorry, it should have been Mako. Mako, do you also do the same thing?
Well, wait. We only get two moves per day, right?
Right, but we're doing the route. We're just establishing the route.
I see. Oh, okay. I think I would want. I don't want to be in the thick of it. So I'll go northwest.
North. So from not where we went to the fort, we go northwest.
Yeah. So that would be here.
Okay, I see. All right, and then Brucci, that was your choice was already made to go into forest. So I'll do it right the next time. Han, what we're doing?
We're not trying to get to Storewood Lake, right?
No, we're going past it because somewhere on the west coast, but like between the Division coast and the river, somewhere over here, is where the town is.
Screw it. Let's go straight west.
Okay.
Love that.
Next up, Aris.
I'm going to. Okay, so we're trying to go past the river, right? Or are we trying to go up to the river?
That's it.
Please correct me if
Or
I'm
the
wrong.
past it at one point.
Yeah, you'd have to go past based on the directions given by Digimon.
But no matter what, we would have to cross it.
Okay, so I'm going to go towards the river, so straight west.
You got it. And then Mako,
Straight west.
Ruchi.
Right now here's the question: Does it so we can see what's in the adjacent tile once we're on it, right?
So we're just setting our route now, and then
Yeah.
if something interrupts it, then we'll deal with that.
I would say straight west to see if there's a crossing there, but
Got it.
I mean, eventually at that point we would have to find a crossing.
Yeah.
Okay, so this would be a crossing point at that point. Han, I think your choice is basically made here because if you're crossing, you probably have to move on to the next one on the west.
Yeah.
Okay. Eris.
So, well, the route already has us crossing over.
So do you
where
want
else-
this to be kind of the point where, like, once you reach there, we regroup?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. I think that's the right call.
So now there's no decision to make about where we're going. We're just going to go and decide whether, during the night, whether we want to do anything. So this is what we're going to do. So move on. No issue in that one. Move on. No issue with that one. We rest. We
Yes.
go on to this weather, which is going to cause windy weather, which is going to cause some changes, which I will do now. And actually, at this point, this is where you can see something. You see,
Ooh.
and I will reel all of the ones that have to do with that.
Oh snap!
Now that it's windy weather spreads fire, tornado, or blizzard one additional hex. I'm going to spread the fire. I'm going to choose which it's going to be by numbering, starting with the top left. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going clockwise. So I'm just going to roll.
My God, are we about to get burned?
1,
Man, that's the route.
Ooh.
2. So luckily you were not. Hold on, right where it is. It's 1. Yeah. So no, you were not burned.
Ooh.
Thankfully. But we will move that. All right, so you guys are rested. It's a new day. We're going to continue moving. We move, and you hit something.
Oh.
What you've hit... as I go ahead and reveal this, is a digital storm.
Oh no, I'm saying no.
All right, so... because of the digital storm, let's go ahead and bring up the consequences of that. All right. Ravages data barriers, and if left unprotected, can cause damage to tamers. So each of you will take 1 damage to your barrier points. So you look at your sheet, you see where it's the BP with all those little squares. Mark 1 of them.
It's going to be on the top right. It's going to say barrier point. It's going to be like the third hexagon down. And you said 2, right?
1. You take 1.
Okay.
So as you enter, you see the space around you. You're in the woods, but you kind of see the trees begin to kind of like flicker. So one of the leaves falls and then disappears. And then you see the wood begin to kind of warp. One of the trees vanishes entirely. And you can see it almost like spreading towards you, this almost like miasma of corrupted data that's just making its way through. Before you're able to do anything about it, you kind of hunker down, and it ravages over you. Your barrier that's emitted from your Digivice that keeps you safe in the digital world. You see it begin to flicker and appear as it is like taking damage, and it is reduced somewhat. Its potency from protecting you from this data store.
Our Digimon.
Your Digimon, thankfully, your Digimon are safe. This only affects the your BP.
Okay.
It seems like this affects it likely affects like electronics or humans probably more than it does Digimon.
Is this
So-
like a common occurrence for them that this thing exists? Like what?
Yeah, it's almost like for them, the best way they can just describe it's almost like being caught in a rainstorm. Like it sucks, but it's not damaging them.
Okay.
Do we want to
At this point, we
reevaluate
get-
our route?
Yeah, we get to reevaluate the route.
Sick.
Because we have the
So-
fire in the north, and then we also have the fire in the north that could potentially spread. Wait, we know the weather condition for the next day, right?
Correct. The weather condition for the next day is going to be. Let me just double check this. Mild. So mild. Blah 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 blah. It's going up here. No weather intensifies. And then you get to choose. The players get to choose a weather hex to remove of the lowest intensity.
Hmm.
Okay, so we don't maybe not have to change the route. We could just remove the data storm that's in our way.
I agree with that.
Yep.
I think that makes the most sense.
Yep.
So we'll keep on the same route. Remove the data storm once the mild weather comes in.
Okay. So we'll say you're trying to remove this. So this will be removed.
Yeah.
Okay. So, start of the new day. You guys have taken some damage from that. However, you continue on your way. 1, 2. You guys are fine. Moving on to the next day, which means a new week. So, let's have Aris this time. Go ahead and roll 76.
76. Wow.
Correct.
Okay.
To establish the
Okay.
weather for the week.
How do I make sure?
You go to the dice, and then you go to advance at the bottom left, advance roller, and then you just put 7, and then change it from D20 to D6, and then roll.
All right, and then roll.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, call it out for me, guys. As you're saying, it's the first one. What's the first one?
The first it says 5 plus 2 plus 4 plus
Okay, so
5
5. Hold up, 5.
plus
So we're beginning the week with stormy weather.
Oh shit.
Boy.
Spread storms, but reduces fire.
Oh yay.
So let's just remove this one. And then storms, if there are any that you can see, there isn't any that you can see right now. But we will have this here. Okay. Moving on with the routes. We move one.
How is Boxy doing with the weather? Especially since you described the static like it's rain. How does he do with that?
Seems fine. I mean, you're worried about it looking like it's made of cardboard, but doesn't seem to really affect it.
Okay, cool.
So move 1, move 2. Luckily, you guys are avoiding a couple things. You happen to cross by Storewood Lake. What I can say is just across, you swear you can see some movement beyond the trees. Kind of a greenish figure pointing a very large kind of mace over at 2 smaller greenish figures with like tufts of red hair and pointing off in a direction, almost ordering them. Doesn't quite see you, and it's a good distance from this lake, from your side of the lake to their side, but seems to be kind of ordering them around.
Do they look like they're in danger?
They don't look like they're in danger. They definitely look like they're being commanded.
Oh, like what? Like an enslavement sort of thing?
Hard to say.
I think we check it out.
Group
Yeah, let's
consensus?
do it. Let's check it out.
Okay, so then we're altering the route. So let's go ahead from the very top again. Han, what are we doing? I'm going to color the alteration of the route in a different color, just to be fun.
Wait, where do we see that?
At Stonewood.
Directly across from you.
Like
No,
there?
from across the lake. Across the lake.
Oh yeah. Let's go through. Yeah. Okay. So we wouldn't be altering the route. We're going straight to it.
No, that's the river. The lake is the tile right next to you.
Here.
Yes. Yeah. Let's do
So,
it.
Han, where are we going?
So, sorry, just to reiterate, because I got kind of distracted. Are we exploring the lake or are we going straight?
I think what they're saying is they want to go around because they saw that Digimon
Where is the Digimon located once again?
across the lake from you.
So right here.
I mean,
Whoa.
then why would we bother? Let's just go straight. No alteration for me. Straight.
Yeah, but let's see what's going on. Like they could be in
Okay,
danger.
fine. Bottom left. Let's go. Let's go here. You guys want
All
the
right.
smoke? We'll smoke the smoke. Let's
All right,
go.
so we're making the route. So Han, Aris, you're up next.
Yeah, I want that smoke. Let's see what's going on. I go move
Okay.
towards the Digimon.
And then Mako.
Maybe it's friendly.
We're in it. Let's go the smoke.
Okay, let's see what happens. So, first things first. Moving over towards the river. As you do so, this gets revealed.
Oh, it's
is-
literally smoke.
No,
It's
it's
rain.
a rain weather. You can't quite see it, but it's rain weather. So you managed to just avoid a rainstorm that was directly across from where you guys were heading. You follow along the path of the river, not quite crossing. You then head over here, and you can immediately now see across from you. And actually, tell me if you see this. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
just a little icon. But you see now immediately, kind of still hunting, not hunting, but still like commanding Digimon around it. And you can see them currently starting to kind of like dam up the river that is just south of you. You can see them in the process of doing that. The creatures are these, being commanded by a larger creature that looks like that. They don't seem to see you quite yet. Can you see these?
Yep.
They don't quite seem to see you yet. So it depends on how you want to kind of take this approach.
I
Well,
call
they
out to
haven't-
them asking if they need help.
Do you want to call out to them?
Yes.
No, let's sneak attack.
It
We don't
doesn't
need to.
I don't
attack.
think they're. I don't think. I don't think they're fighting. It looks like
I don't
they're
know,
they're moving towards something in a hurry.
They look sus to me, but okay.
I mean, we
Well-
can make checks here. So, Han, you're concerned about what their intentions might be. So let's see if you can discern anything from that. Go ahead and make a... You can use an intuition check or a detection check.
Let's do a detection. Where's detection is skill and
Skill and empathy.
Empathy. I have 0 skill, 0 empathy, so that kind of sucks. And you said what else?
Intuition.
Intuition.
Insight and skill.
Insight. 0 insight. Well, it doesn't matter which one I choose. So 1 empathy, 1 skill. Let's go ahead and roll those dice. The first one is going to be empathy. Second one's going to be skill. I'm rolling them both
You got
at the
it.
same time.
You got it.
4 and 3.
I mean, that's a success. What you see from just from this point, you guys are kind of hiding among some of the trees. You see Ogremon kind of yelling at these lower goblin-like creatures, saying, "Hurry up and dam up the river. We're never going to have any leverage unless we're able to take away their only source of income." And you see a goblin going like, "Are you sure we have to do this?" And he goes like, "Well, if we want to get back home, then we need to do our jobs. And our jobs require us to get the income this way." And you see the other ones kind of like, not really seeming like liking the idea, but they're cutting down the trees and then dragging them over to the river where it's like at its narrowest and starting to dam it up.
Okay. That probably not great.
Doesn't sound like they're actually up to any good.
But
How should we
but-
approach this?
It's becoming nighttime now, so it's your choice. Are you resting for the day? Or are we heading in during nighttime?
Ooh.
Ooh. Damn, they
I
could have
mean-
that thing dammed up by the morning, though.
I don't think it doesn't sound like that they're fully committed though. Is diplomacy a possibility?
Can we actually? I'd love to ask our Digimon. Like, we have no idea what's going on here. Do they have any sort of inkling of what this is? What who these Digimon are? They mentioned work. Who the fuck are they working for?
You see, Imon pipes up, goes like, Gaburimon don't tend to be, or Goblimon don't tend to be the most friendly of sorts. Those are the smaller ones. The big guy, Ogremon, they tend to lead those packs, but they're not really supposed to be down here. They usually exist up in the mountains. Kind of strange for them to be down this far, especially in the forest.
Okay. And Imp, do you think this is something that we should stop?
I mean, they're not hurting me. He just puts his hands behind his head like, I say we finish our mission.
Boxy, do you have an opinion?
Boxy comes up and says, well, I don't like that they're damming the river. A lot of people depend, a lot of Digimon depend on the flow of river. Boats make their way up and down the island that way. But I'm not sure if we're really ready to take those on. I mean, maybe between all of us, but I don't know. I don't feel comfortable making that call.
Riri, we can't let this stand. We gotta do something.
Riri pipes up, says, I'm not a fan of what they're doing either, and you're right, they could have this whole thing dammed in the morning, and who knows what else they have planned.
Jack?
It's dangerous, but I think we should do right by the Digimon, especially since we're heading to a city that depends on the river. We should try and help out.
Oh,
Thank you, Riri. Thank you. You know the flooding that could cause?
damming can cause flooding?
Putting
Yeah,
up a
absolutely,
dam.
because the water has nowhere to go. It'll overflow.
Oh, in the area that. Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
And then, Han, do you want to talk to Dracomon?
Yes. I called them Zero, didn't I? Zero.
Sure.
How are you feeling about this? I'm kind of nervous about going into battle, but I don't like injustice. I don't like other people getting screwed over.
Justice, that's a little too complicated for me in terms of reasons for doing things, but I know right and wrong, and we're going to get in a fight sometime. Maybe we should do it while we have the advantage.
All right, I guess it's decided then. Let's take these guys on.
Are you
We should
attacking at night?
Yeah. Well, does
Okay.
it look like they're gonna rest?
Yeah, it looks like they have a camp set up, and once they're, it starts to get dark, the Ogremon starts kicks one of the Goblimon that's moving off from the river after dragging a final piece of wood, and goes all right, lazy bums, let's go ahead and rest.
Now, all right. We could sneak attack, but it would give us some exhaustion. I think we should do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay,
Man.
transferring to the new map.
None of us know anything about digivolving or how, how to, for lack of a better word, how to trigger that from happening.
I'll put it this way: once we enter battle, what you're gonna realize is you're looking at your Digivice frantically, and these options keep coming up. You have no idea what they are, but the options and the costs for them do come up for you.
Oh,
So, any of the tamer abilities, you can see all the actions. Assume that you have a general awareness of those.
gotcha.
So actually, let me actually have people with their tamers kind of set up. So, generally, like this, the Riri here. Yeah, because that's the foreground layer. Okay, so this is where you guys are in terms of where everyone else is. We're gonna say that they have a encampment that is around here, and let me actually show you where they are. So there's two of them. A couple others are kind of moved further beyond, like into another encampment. But there's two of them here, and then there's the Ogremon. So up to you how you want to proceed with this.
And a sneak attack.
You waited a good while. It's maybe like you don't know how many hours it is, but you do know it's before morning, but way into the night. You're feeling a little tired. A couple of you had to take shifts just to kind of keep watching what was going on. They finally go to sleep. The fire is extinguished, and you're now moving forward.
I want to try to sneak as close as possible to them.
Okay.
Without being detected. So maybe somewhere like around here.
How close to our Digimon do we need to be? Like,
Oh, good. Yeah, that depends on. Oh, yeah. Like, in terms of how close, for purposes of this, I kind of have it as long as they're within far range, so like 7 spaces from you. Generally, they can still hear you and take their commands. That being said, you also have to be aware that there's nothing stopping Digimon from wanting to attack you. So the more distance between the two of you, the more your Digimon might need to catch back up. Attacks, by the way, distance-wise, I think I forgot to mention this, so you can note this down for yourselves. But melee means right next to you. Close means up to 3 spaces from you. Far is anywhere from 4 to 7 spaces from you.
Got it.
And then anything beyond that is distance, which nothing can really, at this point, from what you understand, affect. So as a group, I'll have, do you guys decide, are you all sneaking up?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have each of you do, it's not really a stealth check, so we'll make this just a coordination check. So everyone make a coordinate check. Skill and empathy.
Thank you.
Skill and empathy.
Okay.
So that's like I add 3 to my roll.
No, you don't add anything. Just roll the 2d6.
I got
number is
1 and
rerolls.
1, so I totally fail.
Do you have any skill or empathy?
I have empathy 1.
You could re-roll, but you'll likely it's still going to be a failure because of the
Four and
you need at least a 7.
So wait,
5. So altogether 6, right?
Yeah. I'll say hence keep it because you. Oh, sorry, 0. Keep it because you wouldn't have been able to succeed anyways. You need a 7 at least.
And for me.
Oh, I guess. Well, no, you could have rolled a 6. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right, and then 10 for you. You're fine. Mako, you rolled a 5. That's not a success. Do you have anything to re-roll?
I've got 2 in skill, so I'll re-roll my 2.
Okay.
Hey, all right, so I'm at 2 and 8.
Okay, success. Aris, did you already roll?
no, I'm a little confused over how to use empathy and skill, because
So-
I have a 2 in empathy and I have a 1 in skill. How do I?
Correct.
what does
So
that
when you
mean?
roll your 2d6, and then those points tell you how many re-rolls of those respective dice you have.
Okay, got you. All right, so I'm rolling 1d6, right?
2d6.
2d6. Okay.
And you need a 7 or more. And you got a 12. There you go.
There we
Holy
go.
shit!
So you are,
That would be the equivalent of a critical.
yeah, you're incredibly well hidden. And then-
I put on a black bandana and I hide underneath Bakuman as a box. And then I
yeah. Absolutely.
It's like, Hans, I'm getting close.
So you have you guys moving closer. For purposes of just have you guys, like, depending on how the successes went. Hana, move you last, because I think everyone else other than you made that success. So we're gonna say the inciting incident happened at the moment that you start getting closer. You get, I'll say, up to maybe about here, and then because of the failure, it awakens the rest of them, so they start to stir. So they are now awoken, which unfortunately will break any like initial hit the group could do, but you were able to get some ground before the combat began.
Can I get control of Riri?
Oh yeah, sorry, I gotta make sure everyone has control over their Digimon. So let me do that. Aris, there you go. Mako and Zero. So you should all have control over your Digimon and your character, which is represented by the Digivice. Just make sure that you do before we move forward.
How can I tell that I do?
You can try dragging them, or if you click them, you can also use your arrow keys to move.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Nice.
Looks like I do.
Okay. All right. So we are going to start with initiative. So the way that this is going to work, let's change the music first off, and then we're going to move into initiative. Okay. So first things first. For battle, we're gonna do the turn order by doing a reflex check. So tamers, roll for your reflex check, and we're gonna add your Digimon speed to it.
Reflex is vigor and insight.
Ah.
2d6.
Oh.
First is vigor, second is insight. 7.
Do the same. First vigor, first insight. Ooh. Okay.
And what do I add?
Nice.
Add your Digimon speed.
Oh, I did you see?
All right, so I'm at 8.
12.
Okay, 1 second. Just putting everyone's. I'm putting the tamers tokens up. Since you're gonna be commanding things. So first things first. Okay, so Mako, what'd you get?
12.
Nice. And then Han.
8.
Okay. Brucci.
8.
And Aris.
What do I add to that again?
Your Digimon speed.
My Digimon speed. Got you. Okay, so that's 9, 12. I got 12.
Oh, very nice. And then let's do for the
No,
rest.
sorry, 13. 13. My bad. 13, not 12.
I will roll for these in secret.
It is 12. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Well, not the best, but that's okay. This one actually rolled pretty well. I wish it were Ogremon, but can't always have what you want.
So we got 2 people who got the same rolls, or like 2 sets of the same roll.
Yeah, so I guess we'll determine this by what's Renamon speed.
3.
What is Impmon speed?
2.
So Renamon will go first. Oh no, sorry, I got the wrong person. But what's Bakumon speed?
Bakuman speed is 3.
So Bakumon will go before Impmon.
Okay.
Or you two will go because you guys are fighting like a unit. So first things first, it is Aris and Bakumon.
All right. So I guess we come in. I guess we're fighting. I didn't really. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't have to, but that's what we're doing. So first thing I'm gonna do is what's his ability?
So you have your stamina, which is on the top left. So your stamina, that's the number of points you have. You can spend your stamina, if you look at page 3 of the reference sheet, to do any of these things. So every movement, every square you move costs 1 stamina. You could also do defend, you could do a basic attack, you could do one of your techniques, use an item, or do a tamer ability, right? You can do whatever you want. You have the stamina to use. And then once you're out of stamina, your turn's done. Or until you end your turn.
Gotcha.
So do we, us and the Digimon, share the stamina, their speed?
Yeah, so if you move your Digimon, you can move with them. Or if you only wanted to move one or the other, you could also do that too. But you don't have to pay separately.
I'm gonna move Bakumon closer to the first Goblimon.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna have him like close enough for melee, and then I'm gonna have him use his signature technique, trans delivery, which inflicts a target with suspend 1.0, which I pack a target into a cardboard data box. So first I'm gonna move him. So like, is this one or is it like one and then one? Like
so you can move diagonally if you want.
Diagonally? Okay, that's what I needed to know. Like, okay, so first I'll go put you right back. I'm gonna move diagonally so that he's up close and personal to this guy, and then and then I attack.
Okay, so using trans delivery, so that is gonna cause, like you mentioned, to get packed up, and that causes the pause status effect. So pause, for those who don't know, you place a pause counter on the target. It prevents the target from moving. Wait, is it pause? Is that correct? No, suspend. Sorry.
Yeah, suspend.
You place one suspend counter on the target. The target enters a sleep-like state, causing them to heal 1 HP per turn until awakened. You can remove a spell counter at the end of the target's turn, or remove one suspend counter whenever they take damage. And then at higher tiers, you get more counters. So this Goblinmon will be asleep until the end of their turn or until they take damage.
Gotcha.
So you've moved once, you've used your technique, which I believe costs it costs you 2 MP, so mark off the 2 MP.
Right.
And it also costs you 1 stamina, so you have 2 stamina left.
Okay. So 1 MP and 2 stamina. Wait, how do I mark off?
2 MP, so mark off 2 boxes, so click 2 boxes on the MP.
Uh-huh.
And then you use up one more of your stamina, so you have 2 more.
How do I for stamina? Where do I go for that?
So I don't have a place to mark it, which I probably should. But here, what I'll do is on Bako, actually on your character, I'm gonna put on the green thing. I'm gonna put 4 of 4. And so all you need to do, if you want, like on that 4, when you click your character, you can click the green circle and then change that to 2, and then press enter.
Okay. So that this circle right here.
Yeah, you click your icon. You press the green circle, right 2, and then enter.
Green circle, right 2, and then enter. Save. Okay. Did I do it?
No. Here, let me try. I'll do like. There you go. So now you see how the bar says 2 out of 4.
Got you. Okay.
Okay. All right. So you have 2 more stamina to use. However you want to use it.
I'm gonna save them for in case I need to an interaction.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that is that'll be your move. It is now Mako and Ipmon's turn.
You're okay, so Itmon's ability is Bada Boom. It says that I can make a deceive check. What would that do?
Let me see. Let me bring up Bada Boom since I have it here. Itmon, so first you would we would roll to do the damage, but before we do that, it says you can also make a deceive check. And if you succeed on that, it would ignore any dark tolerance they have. So they have, because you deal dark damage, what this is saying is if you succeed on your deceive check, you would prevent them from even being able to use their dark tolerance to reduce the damage. Is that what you want to do?
One sec. Yeah. Let's go with Bada Boom.
So you could target something up to close range, so up to 3 squares away. You could attack the goblin when it's asleep, but it would wake up. Do you want to target something else?
Yeah, no. So we're gonna move to oh shit.
Oh, you put yourself over. There you go.
Yeah. One sec.
I gotcha. Sorry. There you go.
All right. So we're gonna go to. Yeah, we'll go to here. So that way we can target. Yeah, we can target this one, the lower left Goblinmon.
Okay. So that's 2 stamina. This would be a 3rd stamina because it costs 1, and also mark off 1 MP. And then what I need you to do is you will roll a number of d6s equal to your accuracy.
Oh, okay. So that'll be 2 for me.
So roll 2d6. You need to get a 4 or higher.
Okay. Oh, I can do that. Probably shouldn't talk before the roll. Okay, great.
Okay, so of those, so you rolled 2 of them. One of them was a success. One of them was not, because it's on each individual dice.
Oh.
So that means you could do up to 1 damage. That's further restricted by your physical and your data. So this, for example, your Bada Boom specifically is, it should say at the bottom what type it is. It's a data.
Yeah.
So if you had rolled 2 on accuracy, you could do your 2 damage of data. The reason that's different is you could have higher accuracy but lower data attack, meaning you have more chances to hit, but how much you hit is still limited by your stats, your physical or your data. So you do deal 1 point of dark damage. Now, let me just check whether there's any resistances here. There is dark resistance. Do you want to do the deceive check?
Let's do it.
Okay, so roll a deceive check.
Insight and empathy. Okay. Well, I've only got a 1 in that. So it's still 2d6, right?
Yep, and you get a 7 or higher.
Oh, fuck me. All right. I've got 1 on insight, so I will re-roll one of these.
Go for it.
God damn it.
6. Unfortunately. By the way, you do have a if you want to be a bit of a dick about it, you do have a trait. You have a typing trait for your Impmon. If you look on the first sheet, there's that box below your barrier. You have that if you want to take a look at it.
Ooh, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and corrupt the motherfucker.
So Impmon has data corruption. Once per battle, when they hit with an attack, they can automatically place the corrupt status on them. So yeah. I will put the corrupt status there, and then that's going to be so people know what that does. While the target has a counter on them, increase the size of its accuracy dice by 1, but all opponents that attack the target also increase the size of your accuracy dice by 1. So actually, if you want to do this, you could have done it beforehand.
Okay.
So place a corrupt. So roll.
Hit with the attack first to corrupt them.
Oh, right. You're right. So yeah. So you have to hit first. So now that's a corrupt. So the next person that attacks this Goblimon will add 1 accuracy die to their attack.
Boom.
Okay. So it does use up its 1 dark. Now its dark resistance is 0. But it uses up the dark resistance to prevent itself from taking damage from Bada Boom. So that's going to be, you've done 1, 2, 3. You have 1 stamina left.
I'll hold there.
Okay. We will move on to the Goblimon that's asleep can't do anything. It will end its turn, and now the suspend token is gone. It is now Ogremon's turn. Ogremon, seeing the group being assaulted, gets upset and it's gonna run up to. I mean, the nearest one is Bakumon. It's gonna take 1 there, and then it's going to use its attack to do Pummel Whack. So that's gonna be 2. I need to mark off. Yeah, it's also 2 stamina. Okay. So that's 3 total. And I go ahead and do physical damage. My accuracy is 3, so let's see. Roll 3d6. Ooh, 2 failures, 1 success. So I can only do up to 1 point of damage against you. This is going to be physical, so if you want to look at your tolerances and see if you have any physical, let me know.
What symbol means physical?
It's the fist icon at the bottom right.
Got you. I have a 0 for tolerance.
So you can't resist any of the damage, so you will take 1 point of damage. And Ogremon has this ability that the next time this attack is used on the same target, I can inflict buffer 2.0 on you without paying the cost.
Oh, Bakuman!
So that was 1, 2, 3. So you know what? I'm gonna go for it again. I have enough to do another hit. I'm gonna go for it again.
You don't have to.
Man, still only one success. So you do take an additional point. And I get to place buffer on you. So let's go ahead and put
What's
a little
buffer do?
We will see right now. So buffer. You have 3 counters on you. It increases the stamina cost of your attacks, your movement, your defend, and modify by 1 point. You remove a counter whenever that cost is paid, or at the end of your turn, or at the end of your turn. So 1 will be removed every turn, or if you do pay the increased cost for any of your actions, that also removes one of the counters.
Dang.
Yeah, buffer sucks. But that's his turn. That's all he could do. So you do take those 2 points of damage and make sure to mark that off. It is now Brucci, your turn. You and Renamon.
All right, Riri. We did shitty in training, but we got this. Let's show them what we can do. So I'm gonna have Riri move over here, right? And then
1, 2.
I'm
Yep.
also going to have her do her signature technique, Diamond Storm.
Okay.
Now, point of order, right? My typing trait says that when I attack a target who hasn't taken the first turn, increases his accuracy. This is an
Sorry.
AoE,
Yeah.
right? That can hit up to 3.
Mhm.
Homeboy over here hasn't taken his first turn, and this one lost its first turn. Would that count as 2 dice, or would that count as 1 die?
I would say technically one of them did take his turn. It was just asleep. So only one of them
Okay.
hasn't taken his turn.
Okay. All right. Good. So my accuracy is now up to 4. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the
4d6. Yep.
All right. Come on, let's do this, Riri. We got this.
Okay,
4,
so that
6,
is
3, and
2
1.
successes. So 2 successes, so you can do 2 damage to the initial target, and then you can try to make a precision check. If you succeed, all targets within melee range of the initial will take 1 point. If you fail, you reduce the total damage that you did to the initial target by 1.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I blanked. Wait, what did you just say?
So you can make a precision check. If you succeed,
No.
everyone takes. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
What's precision?
Precision is 1 second.
That was 2 data points.
Skill and vigor.
Skill and vigor. Okay, I have a reroll for vigor, so I'll do the precision check.
Go for it.
So first one is going to be skill. The second one is going to be vigor.
You got it.
So let's roll that.
You succeeded.
Bingo, fucking point.
So
Let's
initial
go.
target takes 2 points of damage,
Okay,
and then all other targets will take 1 point of damage.
beautiful. And now I'm also going to use 1 barrier point to inflict buffer.
Okay, on who?
Bro, right here.
Yeah, sure. Probably the best choice.
Yeah.
All right, so buffer has been placed on them, meaning that they will equally have trouble doing their stuff because everything's going to cost them more to do. Okay, so that was movement.
Wait.
So 1, 2, and
Wait.
Go ahead.
I still have stamina. left, right?
Yeah, so damage will cost you 1 stamina. You moved 2, so that costs you 2 stamina. So you have 2 left.
Tax work. Because I'm gonna have tamer actions here. Is that like myself? I'm doing.
Yeah,
that,
that's
or-
things that you can do. Yeah.
I'm saying, but is that like me as a digi trainer, or is this also shared with Riri?
Yeah, I mean, it can affect her, right? So it's things you can either affect the environment or affect Riri.
Okay, so like, but the attacks that she can do is only like the signature technique and the other technique, right?
Well, she can do her signature technique or that universal one that she has on the bottom. She has access to that too.
Okay.
Just not the Cubimon one.
Okay. You know what? Let's do another. Let's. I have 2 stamina, right?
Yeah. You also have to mark off 2 MP for.
Yeah, I already did.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and do stun shock from right there to, I guess.
What's the range?
Oh, this is physical though. That's melee.
So you have to
I'd have to
move
move
once
one.
and then attack.
All right, move once, and if that's the case, yeah. Damn, should I attack Ogremon or Goblin?
Up to you.
Let's pick off the weaklings. So I'm gonna go ahead and do stun shock. So deal electricity damage equal to the number of successes.
So roll your accuracy.
3. Wait, buffer. This one has buffer on it. That means that you get like extra accuracy against him, right?
No, buffer just means it's the cost of in stamina for its stuff is increased.
Okay, got it. All right, bet. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll 3 accuracy.
Ooh,
Failures. Jesus.
that's how it goes sometimes.
No, that's
but
how
good-
it goes all day for me.
Hey, let's Diamond Storm is a good work. All right, so that's all your stamina. So we're gonna move on. Also, by the way, when you move, Riri, you can also move with them if you want. You don't have to move same direction, but you can also move yourself.
Okay, got it. I'm gonna go. I mean, I moved to 3 spaces, so I'll probably move like right here.
Okay. And you have to stay within about 7 spaces to be able to still give orders. So, all right. Next up, Han, you and Dracomon.
Cool. How many spaces am I allowed to move?
You have. Sorry, I think I gave you the wrong amount of stamina. It should be 4.
It is.
Actually, yeah. So you have 4 stamina to use however you want. Every movement requires 1 stamina, but you can move as much as you want to move, as long as you can pay it.
And you said diagonal is movable too?
Yes.
So I'll move Dracomon right next to Impmon.
Okay. So that would use up all 4 of your stamina. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that is Han. That's your action. It is now Goblimon. So Goblimon, who had corrupt on them. Yeah. So the attacks against it will do things, but it's going to go ahead and move up to Impmon, and it's going to go ahead and attack. So let's see. It's going to do Goblin Strike. And let's see how many dice it has. 2 accuracy. So we're going to roll 2. Oop, I only did 1. Okay, 1 success. So it will deal 1 point of damage, of physical damage. And then the next attack, the next time this attack is used on the same target, I get to increase my accuracy by 1. Okay, yeah, good on that. Mako, I just attacked Impmon. Impmon will take 1 point of physical damage, so you might want to check if you have any physical tolerance.
I got 0.
Okay, so you take 1, and then the next time I hit you with Goblin Strike, I get to increase my accuracy by 1. So I moved 1. I did 1 attack. I have only 1 action left, so I will go ahead and do another Goblin Strike. This time I rolled 3d6, and still only get 1 success. So you take another point of damage.
Remind me where I am noting damage on the sheet?
So on the top, where HP is, you just click in the boxes.
Oh, okay.
And the red is where your max is. So once you reach that, you're at 0.
Sick. Okay.
All right. So that's going to be that. We now move on to Aris, your move. You and Bakuman.
Okay, so let me see. So Bakuman was struck and then he got buffer. So that means he got buffer twice. Does that stack?
Buffer can stack.
So if I try and do a move that's going to do extra, if I do a move that requires 1 memory, does that mean that I have to do that? It's going to be
it's going to cost you 2 memory. Actually, no. It's right. Let me make sure. This is about stamina. So whatever the stamina cost is, that increases by 1. Okay. So movement costs 2 per square right now. Defend costs more. Modify costs more. Attacks cost more. But every time you pay that extra cost, 1 of those counters gets removed, and at the end of your turn, a counter gets removed. And there are 3 counters right now.
Got you. So, first thing I'm gonna do is have Bakuman, since he was attacked by Ogremon, and which means Ogremon's right there next to him. I'm gonna have him use Frost Cutter.
Okay.
Frost Cutter deals damage equal to the number of successes. If one target has an ice tolerance, reduce it by 1, regardless of whether the target has used a tolerance point to reduce ice damage. And it costs.
Yeah, go ahead. It costs what?
It costs one memory, and 1 stamina. And
Okay, so just mark off 1 memory, and then it's using up 2 of your stamina.
And then it says, "Oh, that's upgrade." So if I upgrade it, I use 1 BP.
You spend one of your barrier points.
I'm gonna do that too.
Okay.
As well. I'm gonna mark off. First on here, I'm gonna mark off 2. So that's I already have 2 hovering in the green, so I'm just gonna leave it there.
Yep.
And then on here, that's 1 memory.
Yep.
I'm almost out of memory points.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do 1 barrier point.
Yep.
Oops. Wrong one. Oops. Not that one. There we go. It's so tiny. And so to cause him to pause as well. Does Frost Cutter deal damage?
Yeah, so first you need to roll your accuracy die. So whatever your accuracy is, roll that number of d6s.
All right, so that's 2d6.
Mhm.
Roll that right now.
So that's 2. So you deal 2 points of damage. Let me actually see if there's any resistances here. No resistances to ice. So it's going to take 2 points of damage. And then you are also causing it to have...
This is pause.
Pause, okay. So it has 1 counter pause. It prevents a target from moving out of their starting position, so they cannot move from where they are on their next turn.
Perfect, that's what I wanted. And I'm going to take that opportunity to use the rest of my stamina to move back.
Gotcha. Good, yeah.
I'm going to move both. I'm able to move both Bakuman
Both
and
of yourselves, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to move. So that's like 1 and 2. Is that just 1 motion, right?
Well, yeah, because the cost is increased for you right now, technically you'd only be able to move 1. But you can move there, that's fine.
Yeah, I figured just 1 up is fine because I'm just moving away from
Ogremon, who seems to be a physical fighter anyway, so yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, he can't really attack me. So I changed it to 4 now, so now I can't do anything.
You got it.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, it is now Mako and Impmon.
Is there any sort of penalty to walking, to putting some distance between me and my enemies here?
No, there's not like a reaction attack or anything.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Okay, sick. I am gonna go ahead and have Impmon. We're gonna go retreat to here. And I similarly will take. Oh, for God's sakes. I'm also going to take just a step back. So that should use. Is the diagonal movement 1 stamina?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And our guy who was asleep, is he already taken care of?
He's woken up.
Got it. All right. So I'm gonna go after Goblinmon on the left here, and we're going to go.
Oh, because the corrupt that's the one that you put the corrupt on.
Mm-hmm.
Increase the size of your accuracy die by 1. So instead of rolling d6s right now, you're gonna be rolling d8s.
Oh. Ooh. That's what corrupt. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Getting those forwards a little bit easier now.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go with the flame ball here. 1 BP, 1 MP, excuse me, and I can pay an additional BP to inflict overclock on the target. What does that do?
Overclock is damage over time, basically. What I'll say is it's so weak right now. If you hit it, you should be able to get it out.
Sick. All right, then I'll just go with the straight flame ball.
Okay. Roll your
yeah.
accuracy. But remember, it's going to be D8s this time.
Yep. 2. 2 d8s.
Yep.
All right. Oh, thank Christ! At least one.
Okay. Yeah. So you managed to do just enough to get him out. So this one is down, and that I think is 2 stamina that you've used.
Well, I used 1, 2. Yes. Oh, and I can go again on this.
Yeah, you have stamina to spare.
I leave it to the group here. Should I go after minion or go for big boss?
Big man.
Yeah,
Big
let's
man?
start getting some damage there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do another flame ball straight for him.
Okay.
He can't move right now, so it's a good time to wail on him.
Sick.
So this is going to be just regular D6s now.
Yep. Double 4.
Oh, 2 hits, and that's fire damage. Let's see if there's any
Yeah.
resistances here.
I
There is resistances here, so I can soak up those two points, but then he has 0.
So Flame Ball also says that I can reduce my own fire tolerance by 1 to temporarily increase my data stat by +1 for the purposes of that technique. What?
It's not useful for you right now. Basically, what that's saying is that let's say you had more accuracy than you did data, and you got more hits, but your data is not high enough to do any more than 2. What that's saying is you can increase your stat so you could do more than 2 damage.
Sick. Okay, cool. All right, well, we've got 2 points of damage on this big fucker.
Well, it soaked up 2 of those
he soaked
damages,
up. He soaked it up.
but that means he has no more fire resistance. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. I think you have 1 stamina left.
Oh, so many things can happen on the turn.
You could also save it if you wanted to like use an item, for example, or do like there might be a modify action that's an interaction. Anything that's an interaction you could do on other people's turns.
I feel like you know what? Nah, Iman's balls to the wall. So
That's right.
We're gonna go one last. I'm only gonna have 1 MP after this. We're gonna go one last flame ball. here.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Roll.
we already shredded down his fires.
Roll those D6s.
Ooh, 2 hits again.
Wow. Okay, so
Nice.
those do go through. Okay.
Nice.
All right. So that's going to be that.
Impmon gets those 4, has killed a guy and got 4 hits on Ogremon, and I just yell out, "Strongest in the group!"
Amon is laughing while this is happening.
I
is
weakened them for
maniacally.
you, and I hit 3 of them. Relax.
Yeah, well, I hit 4.
Yeah, I will say Ipmon is definitely like stealing the glory right now. Like you soften them up with the diamond sword, but he's just like, haha, just throwing these flaming balls at them.
Stealing over here.
Crazy.
All right, next
We'll
up.
see you next time.
This Goblimon is very annoyed at this Impmon that keeps pelting it with things, so it's actually going to move towards you. So 1, and then I'm just going to go ahead and go for... Yeah, because I have it. So I'm going to do 2 Godly Strikes against you. First one is going to be... So it's 2d6s. Keep rolling individually. So 0 on that one. We'll roll the other ones. Oh my god, nothing. Swings at you once, and Iman jumps over it, and then the other one, he actually puts his hand up and catches it, and just pushes it away.
Strongest in the group.
Yeah,
You're getting way too big for your britches here.
that's right. Come up and we'll is the word of the day. Okay, so it's now Ogremon's turn. Ogremon, unfortunately, because of pause, cannot move. So I will mark off the pause now because I can't move anymore. I can attack Runamon because you're right next to me. But I have buffer, which means everything I do will be an increased cost of 1. But I will still do it. So we're going to do Pummel Whack. So it's going to cost me 2, unfortunately. Actually, no, it's cost me. It cost me 2. So we're going to do. It's going to be 3d6. 1 success on that one. So 1 point of physical damage. Check your
No
tolerances.
physical resistance. No
Okay.
physical tolerances.
So you take 1 point of damage, and then the next time that this attack is used on the same target, it can inflict buffer. However, I can't attack you again because I don't have the resources to do it. Actually, wait, do I? 2. Yeah, I do. I could do it exactly 1 more time. Oh no, I did it twice already. Yeah, I did 2 pummel whacks. So all I have is 1 thing left, which is movement, which I can't even do because of the increased cost. So, end of my turn, the final token goes away. So now I don't have buffer, I don't have pause, I can do whatever I need to. But you managed to survive that onslaught. So that's Ogremon's turn. It is now Brucci and Riri.
All right, Riri, you know what to do. We're gonna go ahead and do another. Do you want to do a diamond storm? Or do you want to do?
And then Han, on your turn, I have a recommendation.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do stun shock.
Sure.
On Ogremon because all right, let's see. So we're gonna roll. All right, 1 success for electricity damage. And then I'm also going to use another BP to pause him.
To do what? To pause?
Pause him, yeah.
You son of a bitch. Sorry, language. Prevents me from moving. Gosh darn it. All right.
Congrats,
Yep.
you made the DM curse.
That's normal for this. For these people.
Oh yeah, all the time. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and hold on, give me 1 second.
So she kind of like runs up because Ogremon's a little bit taller. It's like about like maybe like 8-9 feet. So it goes to swing, and Renamon actually jumps onto the bone club that it has, then jumps up, does like 2 kicks to the face and 1 punch straight at the jaw, and that's the one that paralyzes him. And she lands on the ground with still some SP, some stamina to use.
Crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. That's 2 hits now.
Sure. That's right. Right hand, left hand.
And can pause stack.
Let me check on the move. See whether I can. Run him on. Yeah, I can.
Cool. Another barrier point to do another pause on him.
There you go.
2 stacks of that. That's crazy because I still have 2 more stamina points. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off. Oh, that costs 2 memory.
That caused your memory, so you probably don't have enough. You could do a basic attack.
I suppose. But I still do have another memory point. So we're gonna go ahead and do another stun shock.
Go for it. Spend it if you got it. So that's 1 more point.
Yeah. And guess what?
You're gonna eat into your BP again? Wow, you're locking this guy in.
Fuck this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and stack that 1 more time, so he gets another hit time.
Okay. All right, so that's gonna be your turn. So now, Han, it is your move. My recommendation for you.
Wait. Before we do that, I do have another stamina point. Is there any way that is there any way? I'm gonna do a regular hit on him again.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay, so regular attack. Just so you know, first attack will cost just 1 SP. Every time you try to do another one after that, it will cost more. But yeah, you do your basic attack. And then damage-wise, I believe it's just 1, if I'm correct. I had the rule for that somewhere. Yes, it's not written in here. So we'll just make it 1 for now. So you have to roll, oh no, wait, I think it's just normal. You roll your accuracy dice, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just move on with that. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I think there's something wrong with that. I think it's actually much more limited, but we'll just go with that.
Great.
right, so he won. That's fine. All right, Han, your move. My recommendation for you is to use that little option there that says Digivolution.
Oh. Where does it say Digivolution?
So you have as a tamer ability Digivolution. It costs you 2 stamina and 1 BP, and allows you to digivolve your partner into its higher level.
Tamer ability. I don't see it.
It's in the reference page.
The reference page.
Page 4.
Is that something we all have?
Yep. You'll have tamer abilities that are on that sheet.
And we did not read it. Okay, all tamers have access to Digivolution Boost. Digivolution, there we go, number 2. That's going to be... Allows a tamer to digivolve their Digimon partner into a Digimon of a higher evolution stage. No, until Digimon partners has reached a certain threshold, they cannot remain... Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so you have 3 turns in that form.
Cool. So, how do I do this?
You spend 2 of your stamina, spend 1 BP of your barrier points.
All right, taking 1 BP
right.
hit.
So, as that happens, you see Dracomon, this kind of like egg shape surrounds it, like made of data that's streaming out of the Digivice. Like the egg cracks, the data goes around, surrounds it, and you see parts of the skin beginning to almost like disappear and made up of just like these kind of 1s and 0s as the form begins to swell and grow and change into... Let's know how to change this form. Sorry, I need to find a good space for this.
Is it okay
but
if
you
I...
see this form now take its place.
Is it okay if I voice Dracomon Digivolving?
Go for it.
Dracomon Digivolve 2? Gorgemon!
Love it.
I'm gonna have time.
By the way, quick interjection. Mako, I don't know if you're keeping track, but that was 5 hits. Strongest move?
That's okay. That's okay. I have only begun. I have only just begun.
So a couple of things happen as a result of this. Han, look at your second sheet. Your third sheet actually on your character sheet.
Yes.
You get boost to all of your stats that you see there, and your stamina increases. So instead of 4 stamina, you now have 5 stamina.
Got it.
So out of the you had to spend 2, you have 3 left now, basically.
Cool. Go ahead and put 3 there for now. Actually, let me keep it at 5. So, are we gonna make Gorgemon a little smaller to fit?
You can if you want to, yeah.
I do not have control of him.
All right, here, I'll do this.
That's what okay, there we go. He was actually under the tree.
There you go. Oh yeah, sorry, you're right. There he is.
Okay, cool. So
like
everything I do costs something. So let me actually look at his attack and what range. Close is 2 to 3 tiles, right?
No, yeah, close to 2 or 3 tiles, yeah.
Even diagonal?
Correct.
Cool. I'm gonna keep him right there. Stamina costs 1. I'm gonna do Blue Flare Breath. Deal fire damage equal to the number of successes. If the target Digimon has active fire tolerance slots, this move removes 1 fire tolerance regardless of whether any damage is done. So, let's do that. What do I have to roll for?
Roll your accuracy, which has now been increased.
Accuracy used to be 3. Accuracy has been increased by 1, so I have 4 accuracy. So I rolled
Correct.
4?
Yep.
D6?
So that's 2
2
successes. And then I think this is a data attack, I believe.
Let's double check. It is a data attack.
Okay, so you can do up to 2 points of damage.
Yes.
And I don't have any fire resistance left, so it's going to go down. Looking very weak now.
I still have another, so let's pelt him with another Blue Flare Breath.
Roll those 4d6s.
All successes.
There you go.
Nice.
So you put him down to the breaking point. And he's like now on one knee, ordering his Goblimon allies to go like, don't just stand there, take care of them. And you see like on the ground trying to move away, defeated, but still in the hopes that its allies can do something about this. So that is how much. I don't know if you have any more stamina left, but if you do, you could use that if you want.
I do have, and I'm going to use my last stamina on the Goblimon right beneath me. Once again, Blue Flare Breath.
Song, do you have enough MP for that?
Oh shit, I wasn't even keeping
You've done
track.
it twice.
Memory points. Okay, I've done it twice. I do have.
Okay, how much does it cost?
Blue Flare Breath?
Yeah, and memory.
Oh no, it costs 2, so I did it
Exactly.
twice already, so I'm out.
Yep.
I'm absolutely out. Never mind. Okay, so I can't even do a regular attack. So what?
No,
other...
regular attack costs 1.
I get plus 1 MP because I Digivolve, didn't I?
Yep.
Plus 2 MP.
Oh, then you could do one more.
I can actually do one more. So let me go ahead and jot those down. And Blue Flare Breath, the Goblimon under me. So let's go ahead
for
with
it.
the 4. 3
That's
successes.
3. Wow, nice. Do you have at least 3 data?
3 data?
Data attack.
Data attack. Data attack is plus 1 on top of the 2, so I do. 3.
Okay, so you could do the full 3 points. That's going to knock him down too. So that is all of them defeated. You see the Goblimon on the ground. They're kind of waving their clubs up in the air, saying like, "Please, we give up." And the Ogremon saying, "What are you doing, you cowards? Keep fighting!" And you see it get up and land on the ground, and then it just throws its club and says, "Okay, okay, we're spent. Let's leave it at that." And it's now looking up at the group.
I would like to stop the fight then. They're saying they're giving up. Let's give them a chance to at least explain themselves.
I want to question Ogremon.
Itmon is kind of tossing these fireballs around and saying, "I don't know. We could get rid of the problem now."
We can get rid of the problem after questioning.
He goes, "All right." Just throws the fireball into the water. Okay, so we switch now into we're out of combat. So who wants to take care of the questioning?
I think group effort or no?
Yeah, group
I say
effort.
group effort.
Sure. So I'll need someone to take point, right? So who's going to ask the questions?
I'll start.
Go for it.
I move over to Ogremon. Since we're out of combat, doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And I'll move my Cordramon next to me. Alright, Ogremon. What the heck were you guys doing to this river? Why were you trying to block it off?
We had orders to follow, and I was just carrying them through. I also, frankly, we needed the resources. We were hoping that once we dammed the river, we could assault some of the people that were coming down on the ships to take what they have. We only have a meager setup here, as you can see. We didn't bring everything we had from home. So, trying to survive and trying to make sure that those of us that remain aren't going to suffer because of our incompetence.
Well, who ordered you?
And you see him kind of spit at the ground and goes like, "I don't know their name. Only thing I could tell you is that they're strong. We were in the mountains right by the Buffer Mountains. That's where our home was. And I used to be the chieftain of the place. This devilish creature came, brought the cold with them, and displaced us, defeated me, and my options were death or servitude. To spare my own people, I chose to serve. And I was given a mission to dam up the river down here while they worked on the river up north." I can't tell you their name. The only thing I know is that if you think I'm unkind, their heart is as cold as the most frigid ice.
What was the goal with damming all this up? What were you trying to accomplish?
I don't know their full plan. I just know that part of it required us to dam the river, force the waters eventually to spill over. I don't know what else other than that. I mean, chaos would erupt, of course, anyone that relies on the river. And the river also, it has certain properties. So it manages the flow of data into the sea. If that gets interrupted, then that flow would end up spilling over and causing disruptions, not just to the town, but to nature and the Digimon around. I don't know the full plan. I just know my part in it.
Could you tell us what they look like? At least you can't say their name, but at least they're
tall,
friends.
gaunt, large horns, a deep purple symbol on their chests, and stark white. Long arms and legs, more skeletal than anything else.
Well, that seems like a lot of information. So what are you going to do now? You're not going to continue to try to dam up the river, are you?
Eventually, my failures will be known and my people will suffer for it. So, assuming I come out of this alive, I don't assume you're going to let me finish my work. So the only option I have will possibly either let my people suffer or go in for a last stand. As useless as that is.
Perhaps we could take a third option. What if we take care of this guy for you? I don't
He
know if
scoffs
we can.
like, not alone, not with the meager assistance you have. Apart from this one, looks like Ordramon. How you were able to achieve that form, I'm not sure, but given the way you are, taking us by surprise with the remnants of my forces, that's one thing. But they have forces far beyond my own, different Digimon that serve them that they've collected over the years. And in their own environment, the stark cold will be more difficult to fight in.
You said that they were damming the river up north. Do you? And I'll show the map. Do you know where?
Sure. Let me switch the map over. Yes, I can tell you that they've begun to do so over here, right at the source.
Sorry, could you ping that one more time?
Yep.
Oh, all the way north. What the hell?
Is that where they're located?
I don't know if that's where their base is, but I know that's where the river begins.
Where's your boss located?
I was my own boss.
Well, the people who sent you.
Well, it's the same person. They're in the Buffer Mountains. My home used to be in the Gilbreak Cliffs before I was displaced.
Gilbert Cliffs. How were they going to know that you did your job?
Well, I assumed they would send a scout over, or if I failed to report back.
What if you still reported back? Without
I suppose
the
I could,
dam?
but
we could help you after.
that could only buy me so much time.
Would a week work?
Maybe.
What do you guys
If
think?
I kept them distracted.
What do you
But
guys
what
think?
do you plan to do? You plan to go and fight them?
We got to
Possibly.
finish a mission first, and then maybe we can head up to the cliffs.
He
Yeah.
starts laughing, goes, don't let me stop you. How do I know I can trust you?
Well, we haven't killed you, at least. We at least tried to listen to what you had to say. It's better than what Frosty did.
It's probably better than what he has to say too.
Here's what I can do. I can leave one of my own behind, the Cold Font Forest. If you find them, they'll be able to guide you back to where we're stationed. I'll have to make my reports eventually, but I will slowly make my progress over. I don't know if I can last more than maybe slightly over a week before my ruse is discovered. So if you're going to act, I ask that you do so quickly.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay. And I'm going to say, for the purposes of this test, given how late it is, do we want to call it there?
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah.
I gotta walk the pup.
Funny that the group ended up barging into a completely different mission than the one that they intended on, but that's how it works. So what I will be asking is separately, when you guys have your own time, given your thoughts and experiences with this, any improvements that could be made, anything that felt confusing, anything that could be streamlined. Obviously, I'll take all those criticisms to heart. And then given that we're posting this up for anyone that did watch this and they were interested in this, let me know what you thought and let me know how we can change things. And I thank all my guests here, obviously. So Han or Zero and Aris, Brucci, and Mako for joining in. Yeah. And this was fun. I hope that this is something of any interest, and maybe we'll plan something else in the future.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Run that back.
Longest in the
That was
group.
great. Second strongest. You only got 4 kids. All right, relax. Me and Riri.
Alrighty, that was a long video, but we hope you guys enjoyed this prototype run of this Digimon TTRPG. If you did, once again, slap the like button, subscribe to this channel, let us know in the comments below what you think, if you have any suggestions for this TTRPG that's still in development. Once again, thanks for watching, subscribe to Lost Tamers, we'll see you next time.